Tonight, the Lakers face the high-flying Hawks in Atlanta. Early in the season, they downed the Hawks at the Great Western Forum, overcoming a 19-point deficit with a spectacular performance by Eddie Jones. But Atlanta is a much improved team. Anchored at center by shot-blocking phenom Dikembe Mutombo, they've developed one of the toughest defenses in the league. And that defense combined with the offensive firepower supplied by Steve Smith and Christian Laettner has made the Hawks exceptionally tough to beat at home. So the Lakers will need a big effort to pick up another victory tonight. It's the Lakers and the soaring Hawks coming up next. Los Angeles Lakers basketball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places and do things you never thought possible. Fly Southwest Airlines. By Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Lakers. Taco Bell, there's nothing ordinary about it. By Toyota and their quality lineup of cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. By the Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you that nothing else is a Pepsi. By Carl's Jr. Restaurant, where if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face. By Great Western Bank. Great rates, great service, Great Western. Move your money to Great Western Bank today. And brought to you by AT&T, your true choice. And now from the Omni in rainy and fog-covered Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight, Elden Campbell and the Los Angeles Lakers meet Christian Laettner and the Atlanta Hawks. Hello again, everybody. Second meeting of the year between these two ball clubs. The Lakers won last night in Washington. A good victory, exciting ball game. And they came down here right afterwards, got some sleep today, and they think they're ready for tonight's contest. Two guys that better be ready carried them last night, Elden and Nick.
I tell you, Chick, Elden and Nick did a job last night. They combined for 69 points. Leading the way was Elden Campbell with 38. He was consistent all night long, consistently good. 38 points, 7 rebounds, making 15 out of 25 from the field. Big George Mirasan, a good friend, but I felt sorry for him last night as Elden turned him every which way but loose. And then in the backcourt, Nick Van Exel did the same thing. 31 points and 12 assists. He had 18 points in the first quarter, 24 points in the first half. Nobody could guard Nick last night. He even was getting offensive rebounds. It was one of those nights, and hopefully they can have 2 tonight.
Atlanta made 2 great acquisitions in the offseason to go with what they already had, and they're a very, very good basketball club. They picked up 2 outstanding stars.
Yes, they did. The first guy that they picked up obviously was Christian Laettner, and he is really prospering at the power forward position. I say that because last year he played the center. He's averaging 19 points and 9 rebounds this season and really doing the job at his natural position, power forward. He can shoot the ball from the perimeter. He can put it on the floor and take it to the basket. He is having a real good season. Then the man in the middle now, Dikembe Mutombo, averaging 13 points. He's 5th in the league in rebounding, averaging about 12, 2nd in the league in block shots, just under 4. He has a jump hook that he uses, and he uses it quite effectively. But his main forte is blocking shots.
The Hawks are a power in the Eastern Conference, and they've dominated the Western Conference team. No Western Conference team in 7 tries this year has defeated the Hawks. But we'll see what happens here tonight. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I travel a lot, but you don't have to play in the NBA to visit new places and meet new people. All you have to do is pick up a book, because when you know how to read, adventures come to you.
Today's story is Little Shaq Horner.
So no matter who you are or what you plan to do, learn how to read. It opens up a whole new world.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
It's a good thing he doesn't play basketball.
These are the sights of the NBA. These are the sounds of the NBA. NBA at 50, a musical celebration. Original songs from Vanessa Williams, Crystal Waters, Gina Thompson and Kool and the Gang, plus classics refreshed by Brian McKnight, SWV, Gerald and Eddie Levert, Bobby Womack with Wayman Tisdale, Jeanne, David Sanborn, Take 6, and a rare performance by Marvin Gaye. In stores now on cassette, CD, and deluxe CD with the 40-page booklet.
Get your magic nuts, get your magic nuts. My name is Lionel Bradshaw, and I sell peanuts. Just like a ball player, I've got moves and my own style. I throw the peanuts, and then I throw the ball to them. The money goes in the ball. Then it comes back to me from across the aisle. I managed to sneak a peek at the game here and there, and that keeps me smiling. It's a fun thing I do. It's not a job to me. I enjoy the basketball and working at the arena. It's like a marriage together, like a marriage here, you know. Get your magic nuts.
CARE is here to help people help themselves. The progress is really remarkable in Zambia. People work so hard to improve their lot in life. And these people are really willing to learn now. I think Dikembe Mutombo understands that the power inside these people is really phenomenal. I know Mutombo will bring home one important thought. A little care can make a world of difference.
Yes. From the Omni, a beautiful building, and this is the last year that they'll use it for Hawk games. Next year they're going into another facility. Of course, this area still talking about the Olympics, and they did a great job of putting them on for the world. The Omni. And the Hawks have loved it this year. They won their first 20 games here. In fact, up to date in 26 games here, they have won 23 of them. Stu, I'd say that's home court domination.
Yeah, that looks like that's home court's domination. They've been very, very good, as you said right here.
Nick Van Exel, the first man introduced for the Lakers, fourth year out of Cincinnati, and he never had a better game than last night. He was sensational. Eddie Jones comes out. Eddie, third year from Temple.
Number 40, Travis
6'6",
Knight.
190. At a forward spot, Travis Knight, 7 feet, 235, fouled out of last night's game, his second foul out this year. And Jerome Kersey playing hard and well. Jerome from Longwood in his 13th year, 6'7", 238. And in the middle, our halftime guest, Elden Campbell, 7th year from Clemson, coming off another great performance, 38 points last night. He's just been doing it all. The head coach is Del Harris. His assistants are Larry Drew, Bill Burtka, and Kurt Rambis. Gary Beatty is the trainer. The Lakers did not get a chance for a workout today. They had a brief team meeting after they got to the Omni tonight. Didn't get to the hotel last night and into the beds until between 2 and 2:30 a.m. The Atlanta Hawks been making a lot of noise as they have flown over the NBA this year with a lot of success. First man introduced is Tyrone Corbin, DePaul in Chicago, 35 years old, 12th year in the league. And at the other forward, Christian Laettner, 6'11", 245 in his 5th year. And in the middle, Dikembe Mutombo from Georgetown, 7'2", 250 pounds, his first year here, his 6th in the league. Great shot blocker. One day he'll probably be the all-time greatest shot blocker. In the backcourt, Steve Smith, 6th year out of Michigan State, and a tremendous player, 6'8", 215. And at the other guard, Mookie Blaylock from Oklahoma, 6'1", 185. Mookie will be 30 years of age on March the 1st, 8th year in the league. The man with the most wins of any NBA coach in history, Lenny Wilkins, guides the club. Dick Helm, Bill Hanslick, and Stan Albeck are the assistants. Joe O'Toole is the trainer. The referees working tonight's ball game, and of course very competent men they are. Nolan Fine, Jack Neese, and Michael Smith. Southwest Airlines proud to present the Lakers starters. Knight and Kersey up front with Campbell, and in the backcourt Van Exel and Jones. And for the locals, it'll be Mutombo in the middle. Corbin and Leitner are the forwards, and the guards are Blaylock and Smith.
Well, we talked about them being dominant at the Omni, 23-3 here. The only losses they've had were against the Detroit Pistons, Chicago Bulls, and the Charlotte Hornets. And the Western Conference hasn't been very good here at all. 7 times they've come in here, and 7 times they've lost. The Lakers hoping to be the first.
Dikembe was the 4th player picked in the draft when he came out of school in Georgetown. He was taken by Denver, came here as a free agent last July. Last year averaged 11 points, 4.5 rebounds. He's just a tremendous shot blocker.
Well, he's the 15th all-time shot blocker, Chick. He's got 1,689 in his career, and I'm sure before it's over, especially tonight, he's going to add to that total.
Elden Campbell was the 27th player picked by the Lakers in the draft in 1990. Last year he averaged 14 points, shot 50%, averaged 8 rebounds and 3 blocks. His career is a little less than that, but this year his career is going to go. I tell you, what he has been doing lately is absolutely beyond belief. He has just turned it around in the last 7 games since he went in for Shaq, averaging 26 points and 10 rebounds.
Well,
Leitner's having a good year.
This will be the first time this year that he's had a game against a center who is primarily a defensive player and a defensive player only.
Mutombo, taller, of course, than Campbell. It's up. Mutombo easily controls the tip to Leitner in their front court. He brings it over to Corbin. Corbin goes inside the 3-point line, brings it back out in front to a fine player, getting better, it seems, as the season wears on. Blaylock now to Leitner. Leitner inside, posting up against them. Van Exel. They give it out to Blaylock for 3, and he got it. They made 19 of those in a game this year, the most in any NBA club. 19 threes, 3-0 the score. Van Exel front court. Van Exel had 5 points in the first 20 seconds last night. Jones to get 3 back. He got it. Eddie Jones from out in front of Van Exel's assist.
Good job by Nick to spot the open man and give him the ball.
Blaylock, first name Mookie, in the front court. Bounce the ball over here to Mutombo. Excuse me, not Mutombo, but Corbin. In low it goes to Steve Smith. He's a good one against Eddie. Backing in, turn, shoot, 5-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off. Nice play by Travis Knight. That's one of the things he does best. Keep the ball alive and then get it off the board. Here's Van Exel front court, down the middle, in deep. Feeds it baseline. Passing up the shot is Knight. Gives it to Campbell. 15-footer by Campbell is good from about 6 inches below the free throw line. And the Lakers have the lead.
That's the way you attack Mutombo. Take him away from the basket.
5-3 the score. At the other end, we got Mutombo, rather the little guard with Blaylock going all the way. And it's now a 5-5 game. Van Exel with it. Out in front to Kersey, standing on the 3-point line. Kersey on the simulcast, give the ball to Van Exel. He tries a 3 that won't go. The rebound is hit into the air. Leitner's got it. Leitner in the front court to Corbin. Corbin dribbling the ball, gives the corner to Blaylock. Dribble drive underneath, reverse layup. Good, nice play, beautiful play.
Well, it's the Mookie Blaylock show to start the ball game. He scored all 7 of their points.
All right, it's 7-5 in favor of the locals with the ball in the front court. Van Exel. Around the screen comes Kersey. Kersey to the dribble. Now gives the ball to Jones right in front of us. We're down on the floor in our position. Dribble drive, beats Smith. 15-footer by Jones. No good. The rebound is yanked out of the air by Leitner. He gives to Blaylock. Blaylock in the front court. I know he's good, but this is ridiculous. 7-0. He hadn't even kicked a field goal yet. Now we got Blaylock taking it in low to Mutombo. Mutombo likes to step back and shoot. He likes to go to the basket and shoot, to be fouled by Elden Campbell. 2 shots. I'm afraid that's going to be the story all evening.
Well, you know, to start this game, at least they let Elden try him one-on-one. They can always make the adjustment to double teaming.
The foul was before the shot attempt, and here's the ball into Mutombo. Out above the 3-point line, he brings it over to Smith. He fires a 3. That won't go. Rebound is off. Nice play by Kersey, stepping in front of his man and getting the rebound. Van Exel with it in the front court. Give the ball to Campbell. He drives in. He drops the ball, picks it up, slips out of his hands. Smith's got it. It's a 3-on-2 break. Now the ball passed cross court over here to Blaylock. Go to the base, looks for his 9th point. Didn't get it from 17 feet, and the rebound is off and taken by Kersey. The Laker coach is giving us a good look at his new suit. Jones with the ball. Bank shot, no good. Didn't draw. Iron rebounds off the Knight. Shot is blocked by Mutombo. Nice block. Corbin in the front court. Lob underneath. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Lakers get the ball.
Yeah, you described that one. Bad pass, but what a block by Mutombo. I was just getting ready to say that Travis Knight did an excellent job, and he did, of getting the offensive rebound, but you can't show Mutombo the basketball at all.
We're walking the ball to the front court now. The Lakers do not have the foot speed maybe they had last night after playing that hard game. Here's the ball to Van Exel out in front tonight. Travis takes it over to Kersey. 20-footer that he excels at. It goes in and comes out. And the rebound is off to Blaylock. The scoreboard still reads 7-5. Blaylock's got all 7. Blaylock in the front court. His game has improved about 15% this year, and it was good to begin with. Here's Mutombo, cross-court pass to Smith, baseline to Corbin, set and fire from 20. That's no good. Another rebound taken by Travis Knight. Pass to Van Exel. Van Exel in the front court. Knight's got 3 rebounds. 17-footer by Van Exel. That's no good, and the Lakers are colder than a delicatessen turkey. Long pass front court to Smith. Smith comes in deep. He goes around Kersey. He's underneath. Puts it up, no good. And the former Michigan State Spartan miss it, and the rebound comes down to the Lakers. Can they hit a basket? Kersey's got the ball. Kersey brings down the middle of the free throw line to Campbell. He misses from there, and the rebound is to volleyball by Mutombo nicely. And here we go with Blaylock. The Lakers are 2 for 9 shooting in this ball game.
Yet, but only trail by 2.
Atlanta's 3 for 8. Leitner's got the ball. I can't help it because both teams are shooting poorly. Here's the ball into the basket, and the foul will send Blaylock to the line. See who they want to call it on. They can call it on one of 2 men. This time they pick Kersey.
Good back cut by Mookie Blaylock, and on the back cut, he gets the pass from Steve Smith and Jerome Kersey and Travis Knight trying to make the defensive play. Kersey with the foul.
It's a very good free-throwing team, 75%, one of the best in the league. At the line, Blaylock is shooting 72%. He misses the free throw. He's disgusted. He's mad because he's only got 7 points already. Nobody else has scored. Lenny Wilkins, boy, he was some kind of a player when he played the game, and he's some kind of a coach.
If you're the Atlanta Hawks, you're happy about the deal you made back in 1992. You trade for Mookie Blaylock, give up Ramil Robinson.
Free throw good, 8-5. The Lakers trail it. With the ball in the front court, Van Exel. Van Exel's guarded by Blaylock. Van Exel's had his shots in this game, just hadn't been able to hit them. Now Van Exel dribbling the ball, holds it, still dribbling it, pounding it to the floor here in the Omni. In playing the post is Campbell. It goes in there to him. He catches it with the right hand only. And backing in on Mutombo. Back shot, 6-footer, no good, and the rebound is off Corbin. I'll tell you, when Mutombo's there, it makes guys change their shot, just like that. With a wrestling match now going on inside. They bring it out in front to Leitner. He fumbles the ball, goes out to midcourt, retrieves it. He goes back to the dribble against Jones. Not a very good-looking game so far. Mutombo with the ball, especially for Los Angeles. Mutombo's 18-footer is good.
Well, Elden did the right thing. He backed off of Mutombo from that position and said, see if you can hit that shot. Mutombo did.
It's a dime store score, 10-5. Now we got Jones with the ball. A 7-0 run for Atlanta. Jones with the ball. Paul Evans, our statistician, in here from Baltimore. Campbell takes the ball over to Van Exel. Now to Knight. Who's going to make a basket for the Lakers? Knight says, I will. Check a 20-footer. He did. Hey, appreciate him sending that message. And it's 10-7. Nice shot.
Well, he sent that message to Christian Leitner as well.
Here comes Blaylock down the floor. He's got 8 of their point total, which is 10. The other 2 belong to Mutombo. Smith's got the ball on the year. Smith is their leading scorer, averaging 19 a game. Ball goes in low to Leitner. He averages 18 a game. Out to Corbin. They swing to Blaylock. His 3-pointer, good. Blaylock knocks it home for 3. That gives him 11 points in the game. Long pass front court to Jones. Jones is knocked on his wallet. The ball out in front to Van Exel. And good defense being played by the Hawks. Van Exel down the middle. 16-foot jumper is good. Straight away over Blaylock.
But that's the area of Nick's game that has really picked up this year, Chick. That medium range game. He's not really just shooting all 3.
Every Laker has scored except Kersey, but none of them have scored many. Blaylock's got 11 already. Smith goes in low to post up on Jones. Brings it out in front to Corbin. He fires from distance. Didn't draw iron. Comes off the bottom of the board. Taken by Eddie Jones. To Van Exel on the simulcast. Van Exel's quick. He's around Blaylock. He throws it out of bounds. I guess it was a pass to Knight. Yes. Whatever it was very, very unsuccessful.
Well, it was a pass to Travis Knight, but they miscommunicated a little bit, and the Lakers see themselves down by 4, 13-9 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Cable guy!
Tune in, turn on, and laugh your head off.
All right already!
The Cable Guy is hysterical. Jim Carrey is a comic genius.
Silence of the lambs! Don't you?
Once he gets plugged in, there's no stopping him.
Oh, Billy!
Jim Carrey, Matthew Broderick, The Cable Guy.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Celebrate 50 years of the NBA with the NBA at 50 video, hardcover book, and NBA at 50 cap. Call now, and this $85 value can be yours for 2 payments of $34.99. Order your NBA at 50 collection with the American Express card and receive a special offer. Ask your operator for details. Order now and ensure your piece of NBA greatness.
A lot of times, once you get to the NBA, because the NBA is so good, people say, well, how do you think I dunk on you? I want to get dunked on out there on the court because you better believe for the next few minutes and the rest of the game, I'm going to try to block every shot that comes in the lane. Every once in a while, you have to let a little bit out. Sometimes you have to sit back and let the ball just float in the air. Just try to be active most of the time, running the court, blocking shots. That's what the game is about, and it just gets you fired up inside, makes you play harder.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By Genuine Chevrolet, the cars more Americans trust. By Beechwood Age Budweiser. And by Nissan, who invite you to visit your Southern California Nissan retailer. Score 13-9. The Hawks leading the Lakers in the first quarter.
An interesting matchup as far as thieves are concerned. Eddie Jones is second in the league in steals, averaged about 2.4. And the leader, Mookie Blaylock, he averages 2.5.
Blukey has the ball and flies it up in the front court with a two-hand pull-down pass to Smith. To Blaylock. Down the middle goes Leitner. He's in deep. Great pass! Beautiful pass. And scoring is Mutombo. What a play by Leitner. A no-look bounce pass behind.
The Lakers were trapping, but once they got the ball into the middle, easy dunk.
15-9. The Lakers trail by 6 for the second time. Jones has got the ball. Eddie had a nice game against his club in Los Angeles. The Lakers beat him out there after trailing at the half by 14. Now we got Campbell down the middle. Turn, shoot, 8-foot jumper, didn't get the roll. The rebound is to Leitner. And the Lakers come back trailing 15-9. And with the ball, we've got Smith. Smith, surprisingly, is one of those that has not scored yet. He's their leading scorer in the year. That makes a good team. Leitner's got the ball. Down to Smith. Knocked away and out of bounds by Eddie Jones. Just barely got his hand on that ball.
From a defensive standpoint, if you can make the player you're guarding change his shot just a little bit, you're doing a good job. And I think that's what Mutombo does to most players, and he's doing it to Elden tonight.
All right, in the corner, the ball is given off to Corbin. Corbin brings it out to Steve Smith. He fires to beat the clock. It's a long one. In and out. Tough luck. That was about a 32-footer. That was a real long shot. Now we got the ball belonging to Nick Van Exel. He brings it over here to Eddie. Eddie Jones holds it up against Smith. Eddie dribbling. Eddie gives the ball to Campbell at the base. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce dribble. He's going to try to go to the hole again. Underneath, bank shot is way short. Changed his shot.
Changes it.
The rebound is off, and it goes to the Hawks. Long lead to Leitner. Ahead of the back. Blocked! Nowhere! What a play by Travis Knight. What a play. Bounce the ball to Kersey in the front court. Boy, that was a sure basket. Now Van Exel for 3. Shot no good. Rebound is Leitner. That foul will go against Knight over the top, I would think. Yes, it does.
I tell you, Chick, when you talk about hustle again, you got to put Travis Knight in the category. Christian Leitner seems like he's ahead of the pack, which he is. He's going to get an easy one, but no quit in Travis, and he gets a clean block. And I tell you something, Christian Leitner wondered where in the world the 7-footer came from.
Leitner is mad, man. He slammed the ball to the floor. All right, here's the ball passed in front court to Smith. The Lakers have a new player on the floor, George McLeod, recently acquired, 6'8", 225. The ball to Leitner, dribble drive in deep, bank shot no good. Eddie Jones faked the foul, got no whistle, and the rebound comes off to the Lakers. Boy, are they cold tonight here in the first 8 minutes or so. 4 for 15. The other club's only 6 for 15. Here goes Smith the other way. Smith, no look pass, great play underneath Mutombo. Oh, what a head fake by Smith.
Oh boy, Steve Smith turned to his left, threw the ball to his right, and that was enough to free up Mutombo.
Biggest lead of the ball game, 8 points, and the Lakers are forced into a timeout.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the first, and the Lakers see themselves down 17-9 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It can't be. I got to see. It is. The 365. Boss, give a look.
Ugye ez egy IBM ThinkPad 365-ös.
Az bizony.
It could be no other. Feel the track point. Feast your eyes on the screen. Can we swing it, boss, huh?
Meglepően olcsó.
Yeah. That's my boss. What a guy, huh?
I think I did it. The experiment was a success.
Who'd be interested in this technology?
Cheap, abundant energy. Who wouldn't?
Until someone terminated the project. Now, the only survivors. Someone setting us up. Have become the only suspects.
So we can't trust anyone.
From the director of The Fugitive.
The best I can!
Keanu Reeves, Morgan Freeman. Chain Reaction.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Every time you step up to the line, you're alone. There is no defender. There is no clock. Only one thing can get in your way. Yourself. Don't feel the pressure. Don't think. Just release.
Chevrolet presents the NBA's 50 greatest players. Tonight's member is Lenny Wilkins. As a player, this brilliant playmaker was known for his quick feet and deadly shooting. Lenny has experienced even greater success as a coach, becoming the winningest coach in NBA history.
Lenny is still posting victories.
He's got the most in NBA history, 1,051, and he's going to definitely add to that total.
Out of the ball game, Van Exel. Into the game at the point guard position for the Lakers is Derek Fisher. He gives the ball to Jones. Screen set by Knight. Pick and roll. They get the ball back to Knight. His favorite shot is a baseline jumper, but he missed the shot. Rebound is off to Christian Laettner. 5 rebounds for Laettner. Ball in the front court to Smith. A capacity crowd of 16,000 here. 16,379. Smith with the ball out above the 3. They're dominating the game, 17-9. The ball into Mutombo. He's around his man Jones and scores. I don't know how Eddie Jones got on Mutombo, but he did, and that's trouble.
They ran a pick and roll, and they switched the play. You can't switch big little. You just can't do it.
19-9 is the score. The Lakers are down by 10. Very bad first quarter for the Lakers. McLeod out in front, a dangerous pass, but it does get to the midst of Eddie Jones. Jones stops for a 3. He didn't get it. The rebound is to Mutombo. They're controlling the backboards at both ends. Mutombo gives the ball to Smith. Lakers were out rebounded last night. Smith dribble drive underneath, throws the ball out of bounds as it slipped out of his hand. I want to tell you a story about this Smith kid. I'll tell you right now. To honor his late mother, Smith donated recently $2.5 million to his alma mater, Michigan State University, for the construction of an academic center for student athletes. $2.5 million Steve Smith gave.
2 minutes.
And the Lakers working on their one of the lowest quarters they've had this season. They've only got 9 points with under 2 minutes to play.
All right, the ball bounced in low, and it goes to Campbell. Campbell trying to back in against Mutombo, brings it out in front to Fisher. Fisher's not afraid to shoot it. He gives the ball to Campbell, dribble drive in deep underneath, spin it up and spin it in. That's a nice shot. He had to get it around the defensive hand of Laettner. Mutombo was there too. So the Los Angeles Lakers get another deuce, and they only trail by 8 after this poor showing in the first quarter. Blaylock started the game by making their first 8 points. Backing in Smith out to Corbin. They swing it baseline. Laettner, he puts Knight in the popcorn machine, then throws the ball too hard. At least it was too hard for Mutombo, who dropped it out of bounds.
Now that was a tough pass to handle. It wasn't that bad of a pass, but just difficult for Mutombo.
To tell you how this game is going, Blaylock's made 4 out of 5 shots. Mutombo's made all 4 of his. They have 8 of the team's 9. The rest of the team, nothing for 8. Out of the game for the Lakers as Rooks comes in now. Sean Rooks replaces Travis Knight. Byron Scott's in the ball game as the Laker coaching staff tries to find an answer. They know the defense is good, but this is ridiculous. Rick Hanser is in the ball game guarding Fisher. Now the ball out to Scott. Scott on this road trip has made 10 of 11 field goals. Here's the ball in low to Campbell. Shot no good. Rebound to Rooks, and then they take it away from him. Along the sideline, it'll go out to the Lakers.
Good job on the offensive glass that time by the Lakers. Then knocked out of bounds by Rick and the Lakers maintain a fresh 24.
58 seconds left to play. I don't know where they got these clocks they keep time with in this building. Must have stolen it off the arc. Here's the ball over to McLeod. He throws it in low to Rooks. Rooks puts it up. He's fouled. There's 2 men there for the foul, but they're going to call it on number 42, and that's what they like here.
Well, Henry James picks up the foul, but Mutombo is behind him. When you know you've got a player like Mutombo in the neighborhood as a teammate, sometimes it's best just to play the good position defense, stay on the ground, let Mutombo come from the weak side and get the block.
Rooks at the line. Rooks this year has made 30 out of 47, 64%. Free throw is good. Even this late in the year, still trying to find his bearings with the Lakers.
And as poorly as the Lakers have shot the ball in this quarter, Chick, they find themselves down by only 7.
Second free throw no good, and the rebound is off, taken by Mutombo, who gives to Rick Hasner. First name Eldridge with the University of Washington. Dribbling the ball to be double teamed now. Feeds the ball out to the open man Smith. They take it over to a great shooter. Don't let this Henry James fool you. He can shoot it. Rick Hasner drive the base. Stop. Ball away. 17-footer is good. Nice shot. He got a little bit of a bump from Fisher on that play. And the score 21-12. The Lakers trailing. And with the ball in the front court, just inside the 10-second line, is Fisher. The Lakers running the clock out. About 10 seconds on the 24. Over to Scott. Scott dribbles, stop, fires a 3 that's foul. That's 3 free throws coming. The foul is on Henry James. 3 free throws coming to Byron Scott, and he's a very good free thrower.
Those are the kind of fouls that drive coaches crazy, Chick. You're bailing a guy, I shouldn't say bailing him out, but you're fouling him in a distance of 22 and further, sends him to the line for 3.
Corey Blunt is coming in for the Lakers when the ball is dead between free throws. Byron Scott for 3. He's made 73 of his last 83 free throws. Waiting for the first one.
Only 7 seconds left in the quarter, Chick. It'd be good now for the Lakers to overplay the point guard, Eldridge Ricasner, and possibly Steve Smith, and make somebody else handle the ball. I can't see the foul situation. Look, yeah, the Lakers have a foul to give, I believe. They're in a pretty good position.
I told you these are bad scoreboards. The Lakers do have a foul to give. Now Scott makes the first one. Byron makes the second, giving him 75 of his last 85. He got another one coming. Remember, he was shooting the 3-pointer. He said yesterday he wants to play next year, but only if it's with the Lakers. Free throw good, 76 out of 86, and the Los Angeles Lakers pick up a big 3 points there. They only trail by 6, 21-15. They got a foul to give, and they don't give it. Rick Hasner's got it, and the Lakers fail to get it. It would not have got it out of the corner, but they got away with it. They certainly didn't play it properly. (21-15) to score on the Lakers Basketball Network.
A stretched out wire hanger. A spare tire. A milk crate with the bottom torn out.
Growing up, it didn't matter what we played with, as long as we played.
See the NBA's best every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night on TNT and TBS. Don't miss a game.
Go to the net. Now connecting to the NBA. Welcome to NBA.com, the official website of the NBA. You have gained full access to all 29 teams and their players. Check out nightly scores and stats, read the latest NBA news, visit the NBA theater and relive spectacular plays. Browse the NBA store, even enter a live chat session with an NBA player or coach. The online world of the NBA, only at NBA.com.
I will not stop until I've rid the world of every last one of you. I am the last one.
Get ready for an adventure that will set your imagination on fire. Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery as Draco, Dragonheart.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Somebody give you a schedule, 8 months. They will tell you exactly where you're supposed to be for 8 months. Our goal is to win the championship and also to perform on the peak level every night. It's challenging. You know, you love the game, you love the sport, and that's why we're here.
Well, leading scorers in the first quarter for the Lakers, Elden Campbell led them with all of 4 points. And for the Atlanta Hawks, Mookie Blaylock had 11. In that first quarter, the Lakers only down by 6, and they only shot 26%, 5 out of 19, while the Hawks 9 out of 18. The Lakers were out-rebounded 13-10, and each team had 3 turnovers.
Wow, you won't believe this Laker lineup as the score reads 21-15, the Hawks. Full court pressure. Now the ball is brought in to George McLeod. He gives it to Fisher. In there are Scott and Blunt and Rooks with him, completing the quintet. Only 3 players scored in the first. There's McLeod. Nice pass in low to Rooks. 12-foot jumper, no. Tipped by underneath by Blunt, no. Rebound off to Blunt. Puts it up. It's partly blocked. Rebound is off. Free ball. Saved at the baseline. Nice play by James. Going the other way, we have got Rekasner. Rekasner dribbling the ball, comes in deep, comes all the way, throws it up, no good. He made a tough shot out of it. The rebound is off and it's knocked away and out of bounds after Blunt had the rebound. Rekasner's quickness got it away from him.
Well, he made a tough shot out of that because the Lakers defenders made him alter his shot drastically.
21-15, the Lakers trail it, and with the ball in the front court, we have got Fisher. Fisher and the Lakers maybe going to step the tempo up just a little bit. And the ball back to Fisher. Fisher out in front against Rekasner. Rekasner from the University of Washington. Just turned 30 years of age. Scott foul on the dribble. The foul was by Smith. He pats Scott on the rump, and that means, hey, I didn't mean to foul you so hard.
But come around again, and I'll hit you about hard the next time.
And then I'll hit you twice on the rump. Byron is enjoying the game. He's enjoying the season. He should. He's got a wonderful family. Anita and the kids. Out of the game, Mutombo.
Alan Henderson coming in for Mutombo, and it's good to see Alan playing basketball. He was very, very ill to start this season. Very ill.
25 years of age, just had a birthday. And now the ball to Fisher. And goes over to Byron Scott. In low to Blunt. Blunt against Henderson. Cross court to Fisher. Passed up the long shot. Goes in deep for a 15-footer. He knew what he was doing, and he hits it. Fisher and the Lakers trail 21-17. A very unusual game.
With Mutombo on the sideline for a little bit now, the Lakers should be able to establish an inside game.
And with the ball, we got Steve Smith. Smith comes into the front court. Smith is having trouble getting started tonight. He's scoreless. Now the ball, Leitner out in front. Rekasner, his three-pointer on the way. No, nice rebound. Corey Blunt with both hands. Now the ball is given to Fisher in the front court. This little guy out of Arkansas, Little Rock can play. Byron for 3. It's on the way. It's no good. Rebound tipped in the air by nice play by George McLeod to Rooks. Back over to Fisher. Fisher back to Rooks. Comes underneath. Puts it up and in. Basket counts, foul. That's nice playing by Rooks and Fisher.
Nice bounce pass by Derek, and Sean Rooks does an excellent job of getting under the basket and then using the basket as an ally there, and using it to perfection as Leitner goes up and hits him right on the arm. 3-point opportunity, and before you know it, the Lakers have found themselves down by only 2.
The Lakers are on a run here. So far it's 7-0. Now it's 8-0, and the Lakers pull to within 1. It's 21-20 in the second quarter. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left to play in the period. Elden Campbell looks on from the sideline. Now we've got Smith. You put Campbell back in. He'll put Mutombo back. Now dribbling the ball, Rekasner. Stop. Outside jumper. Nice shot for 2. A 2-pointer by Rekasner. And it's 23-20. That's their first point in a long time. They led 21-12 at one stage. Now here's McLeod. McLeod is fouled. Wow, they called a foul out in front.
Is that 3
Henry
on Henry?
James. got the foul. And Henry James, just off of the bench, gets his 3rd foul.
And he is their outside marksman, so he's going to have to go to the pine.
Out of the game goes Smith. He's scoreless. Coming in, we'll have Blaylock and Corbin.
Well, they go small in the back court now with Mookie Blaylock and Ricaz.
Mookie was awfully big in the first quarter. There's a bad pass thrown away and thrown right to Leitner. Leitner gives the ball back to Mookie Blaylock. Blaylock in the front court. Takes it in low. Henderson's got it. Turn. 15-footer blocked by Corey Blunt. Picked in a garbage play and scored by Leitner.
Some defensive play that time by Corey Blunt.
Very good defensive play. And now that makes it 25-20. Leitner comes over the top. Didn't foul anybody. Boy, they're getting rough out there. Blunt shoots a 10-footer, no good. Rebound is off. Taken by Corbin. Corbin to Blaylock. Blaylock front court. Blaylock down the middle. Stops. Nobody guarding him. 19-footer is good. And he gets his 13th point.
And just like that, the Hawks are back up by 7.
Blaylock on the year averages 18. He's made 5 out of 6 shots tonight. He opened the game by making their first 8 points. And the Lakers, yes, down again by 7, 27-20. Byron Scott against Ricazner. Scott yo-yoing up and down. Takes Ricazner in deep. The ball is off Scott's foot as he dribbled to the baseline and out of bounds. Good defense by Ricazner. Into the ball game comes Campbell. Out goes Rooks, and Rooks played quite well. Let's see if there's any action on Mutombo. Nope, not now, not with a 7-point lead. 8:46 to play in the second quarter.
Well, as soon as Elden takes Leitner and backs him under the bucket, you'll see Mutombo.
Van Exel will be in the next time it's dead. Here's the ball, comes over to Ricazner. He likes to shoot it. He puts it up, no good. The rebound is off. Campbell tries to get it. Can't. It's put up and in. Nice play. Another garbage play, but he had to work for it this time. Leitner. And the Lakers are down by 9, 29-20. Timeout is called by the Lakers. 20-second timeout. We'll be back on the Lakers Basketball Network.
20-second timeout. 20-second timeout.
Charlie's got it. Hey, deposits are being taken right now for next year's Lakers season tickets. You can call 1-800-LAKERS-LA. That's 1-800-LAKERS-LA right now to get in the priority list because operators are standing by. Don't miss any of the action. Call right now.
You know, after the Lakers pulled it within 1 chick, the Hawks have gone on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
Ball out of bounds to the Lakers. The Lakers have had so many different lineups out on the floor here early in this ball game. George McLeod will take it out of bounds. Scoring run, as we said, 8-0 in 2:05 with Van Exel having the ball. Van Exel yo-yoing it. Takes the ball in low to Campbell against Leitner. Campbell wants to back him in. Throws it out in front to Byron. Byron down the middle with the dribble all the way under. What are you going to do, Byron? Threw it away. Corbin's got it to Blaylock. Blaylock on his way. Lays it up and in. He's got 15 points. His high game this year, 39. And it's 31-20. The Lakers are being buried now under this run. 10 straight points. Campbell fouled by Leitner. Campbell turned as though to shoot it. And Leitner fouled him on a sore thumb that Campbell has.
And he reached in, tried to slap the ball. He got some of the basketball, but he got more of Elden Campbell. And Elden will go to the line and shoot 2 with the Lakers down by 11.
Lakers last night a high-scoring ball club. Tonight having trouble finding anything. 71%er. Last year on the season he was 70%. Elden gets his 5th point. And believe it or not, in the second quarter, he's the leading scorer in the Lakers. Leitner out of the game, and Mutombo comes back in. Here's the next one coming to Elden. That's good. The Lakers have 22, and they face a 9-point deficit, 31-22. 7:40 left to play here in the first half. Blaylock with the ball. Blaylock yo-yoing up and down. The Lakers have beaten this team 6 consecutive times. Pass under the basket a little too high. Henderson couldn't quite get up high enough for that one. They had the Lakers totally beaten. Here's Blunt coming underneath and scoring. Nice play. Duck the head, go to the dribble, and lay it off the glass.
Nice catch by Corey Blunt, and the finish nice as well.
31-24. The Lakers trailed by 7. Blaylock with it. Blaylock guarded by McLeod. Blaylock's very quick. Takes the ball in low to Corbin. Corbin double team. Bounce out in front to Rick Hasner. Rick Hasner's not afraid to put it up from anywhere. Neither is Blaylock. It's on the way. It's no good. The rebound is off. Taken by Elden Campbell. Mutombo went down. And Mutombo warns Campbell, I'm going to get you for that. Nice pass underneath. A good pass. Van Exel lays the ball in the hands of Blunt, and Blunt scores 4 straight points.
I'll tell you something, Chick. Corey Blunt has brought some energy to this team so far in this first half.
He sure has. Now with the ball, Blaylock. Lakers trail by 5. Goes in low to Mutombo. Mutombo out in front to Corbin. They swing it to Rick Hasner. Fumbles, pick it up, pivot, didn't travel, throws it away. It's taken. The foul is called in the backcourt.
Henderson.
Foul in the backcourt. Henderson. Well, he saved a sure basket probably. That was a 3-on-1 break.
Well, when Rick Hasner stumbled and lost his balance, he had to get rid of the ball, and he threw it, and it was an easy pickoff there, and the foul. And we got a timeout called here.
When we come back, it'll be 2 free throws coming to the Lakers. We'll be back after this message from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Reno, Nevada.
Want to start your lives again? Let's do it.
Divorce capital of the world. The place where Edie.
Have you ever slept with an orangutan?
And Penn.
I miss him.
Were to leave their old baggage behind. In the tradition of Thelma and Louise comes Edie and Penn. Starring Stockard Channing, Jennifer Tilly, Scott Glenn, Martin Mull, and Randy Travis. Edie and Penn.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The greatest collection of NBA players and moments are together for the first time on one commemorative home video. NBA at 50, hosted by Denzel Washington, takes you from Mikan to Magic and beyond. Relive the best passes, slam dunks, rebounds, and championship moments whenever you want. You'll experience the emotion felt by these great players for their team and their sport.
Everything that we didn't have in talent, we made up for in determination and just sheer will.
Plus, you'll get a special bonus feature on the 50 greatest players in NBA history. NBA at 50, yours for only $19.95. If you love the game, then your love affair will never end with this special video you'll watch again and again. It's the ultimate keepsake for fans of every age. NBA at 50. Order yours now.
Order now. Get this NBA at 50 collector's pin as part of this exclusive TV offer. Call 1-800-596-9977.
Basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By Toyota and their quality lineup of cars and trucks. By Taco Bell, there's nothing ordinary about it. And by the Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you that nothing else is a Pepsi.
This will be George McLeod's first free throw attempt as a Laker.
Well, the Lakers are only shooting 33%, Chick, 9 out of 27. The Hawks are still at that 50% mark, 14 out of 28.
Last year, McLeod was an 80% free thrower. Averaged 19 points a game. Free throws, one good, one no good. I think he's going to be a much better player when Shaq gets back. Much better. He'll get some outside shots that he's not getting now. Smith with the ball. Smith just back in the ballgame is scoreless, and still his team leads at 31-27. The Lakers' biggest deficit was 9 points at 29-20. Inside a wrestling match, Blunt and Mutombo goes into Mutombo. Mutombo's hook shot on the way won't go unless he gets a bounce. He did a nice rebound by McLeod. Clears to Van Exel. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel still going, gets to the three-point line, guarded by Smith. Van Exel's very quick, Smith's very good. Van Exel goes over to the sideline. Van Exel goes to base. He comes around his man, puts it up, it's blocked. Blocked by Mutombo, saved by Smith. I believe that's Mutombo's third block. I'd have to verify it. Now we got the ball to Smith. Smith in the front court. Smith down the middle. Smith in deep. Turn and a foul on Eddie Jones on the dribble out on the floor. Eddie doesn't look happy tonight.
You talk about the fact that Smith hasn't scored yet. Give credit to Eddie Jones, who's done a great job on him, as Mutombo picks up yet another block as Nick Van Exel tries him to no avail.
Blaylock gives it into Mutombo. Mutombo to the guy that's leading them in scoring. That's Blaylock. He opened the game with 8 straight points for them. Now he's got 15. Here's Smith looking into Mutombo. Mutombo pushing Campbell, and Campbell pushing Mutombo. Look at this wrestling match. Hook shot on the way is no good. Wouldn't stay in for him. Comes down, hits the top of Corey Blunt's head, and bounces out of bounds.
Elden telling the official, what with the left arm, he pushed me off with that move. Mutombo's just an awkward player. A lot of times he hits players with his elbows just because he's so awkward.
He's a very rich, awkward player. Dribble drive, Blaylock.
They're all rich.
Control of the ball. Blaylock comes out in front. Lob underneath. Intercepted. Beautiful play by Eddie Jones. Stepping in front of Smith. Eddie bounced the ball to Van Exel. He's in deep. Little hook shot. Good. He was too far under the basket to use a bank shot, and he made a heck of a hook.
Good heads-up play by Eddie. They tried the lob, and Eddie says, I'm not second in the league in steals for nothing.
Lakers pulled it within 2, 31-29. Blaylock with it. The Lakers with the 5th best road record in the NBA, 17-10. Smith with the ball. Smith dribbling. He is due. He's underneath. Didn't shoot it. Takes it over here to the side. Jump shot put up and put in for 3. Mookie Blaylock's got 18 points. Mookie Blaylock knocks in his 2nd 3-pointer of the game. Now the Lakers trail it 34-29. There's a jump shot at the baseline by Corey Blunt. And boy, has he looked good.
Yeah, he has really looked good.
And he is in physically the best shape I think he's ever been in as a Laker. This is his 2nd year with him. 34-31, the Lakers trail it. Blaylock down the middle, 18 points so far. His pass knocked down by Campbell, picked up by Blaylock, put in. Slam on a jam by Henderson, won't go. Rebound Van Exel, bounce underneath. Corey Blunt's fouled. They don't call it, and the ball comes off, and it goes to Blunt again. He brings it out in front. Apparently under the basket, he wasn't fouled, just hit the ball. Van Exel with it, gives to Campbell. Campbell with 9 on the 24. Now to Van Exel. Van Exel double team. They knock it loose. There they go. Blaylock on the way for Mutombo's slam. Basket counts and a foul.
Well, Mookie Blaylock, I thought that time Chick may have overpassed because he was ahead of the pack. Could have laid it in, but he decided to pass. And McLeod coming from behind after Mookie Blaylock, who leads the league in steals, picks up a steal, passed it to Mutombo. If McLeod fouls him hard enough, he prevents the deuce, but he didn't foul him hard enough, obviously. He gets to dunk, a 3-point opportunity, and Mutombo, not a real good free throw shooter, will shoot 1.
They take McLeod out of the game, and they bring Travis Grant back. That was not a Phi Beta Kappa foul.
Only if you were going to make sure you prevent the deuce.
But he didn't make sure.
No, not at all.
37-31 is the score. The Lakers are behind with 3:35 left to play in the first half.
37-31.
They trailed by 14 in the game at the Forum at halftime, and then won the ball game in the second half. The Lakers did. Campbell, left-hand hook, no good. Altered the shot again. Ball is off. Blaylock gets away with pushing off. Smith's got it. Underneath to Corbin. Score! Boy, that's a nice fast break basket. Ball to Van Exel, and the Lakers are down by 8 again. It's 39-31. Van Exel shoots a 3. It's going to be short. It's an air ball. Van Exel grabs it. Feeds on it to Campbell. He's fouled in the act of shooting by Corbin.
So Nick shoots the air ball, but he hustles back toward the basket. He knew it was going to be short, and when it was tipped, he was right there to get it. Passes the ball to Elden, who gets fouled. Elden to shoot 2.
Elden Campbell's got 6 points. He and Blunt lead the scoring, each with 6.
Last 7 games, Elden Campbell has been real good, averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, and just under 3 blocks. And while we have a minute here, Renee Hawkins, Chick, she's public relations director for the Great Western Forum Special Events Department. Well, she's accepted a new job as publicist for Fox Sports West, and on Monday she'll start her new job. So everyone at the Lakers and the Forum want to thank Renee for her 7 years with the organization and wish her the very best of luck.
Campbell misses 1. Campbell makes 1. Campbell's got 7 points. And the score, 39-32. Well, either team was playing up to form tonight. It might be a lopsided game.
Well, the Lakers had 36 at the end of the first quarter last night.
Yep. Ball to Smith. His first basket of the night is good from a 19-foot area. That's his first basket. And the Lakers trail it 41-32, a 9-point lead. They can get close, but they can't catch up. Here's a foul on Smith.
Should be a hand check.
Foul on Smith. He fouled Eddie Jones. And Eddie's talking over here to the coach. Eddie's not happy tonight. You can see it in his face.
I look up at the score, and I wouldn't be happy either. Lakers only have 32 points. They trail by 9. There's 2:39 left to go in the first half. And the Lakers only have 24 and 2:39. What's that make it? 26 minutes and 39 to get it together on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Figure in a cape. I've seen him. Who was it? Death.
Your heart is pounding.
No!
Your mind is racing. Your number is up. The Frighteners.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
You got something make me feel alright. You got something make me stay home at night. Listen up, y'all. Come on. Every day and every night, you're the one know how to do it just right. I said, oh, I love you so.
Trip continues Sunday in Indiana and Tuesday in Dallas. The Lakers then return home to the Great Western Forum next Friday against the Houston Rockets. And the first 5,000 fans who attend that game will receive a free basketball mouse pad. Compliments of the LA Times. 41-32, 9-point lead for the Hawks. They've led it all the way. And here's the free throws coming to Eddie Jones. Jones in the ball game made a three-pointer, and that's it. Free throw by Eddie is good, and his free throwing continues to be the talk of the team. Eddie now with that one. Is perfect, and I got to get the numbers for you. I had him here and I lost him. Anyway, he's only missed 2, I think, out of his last 54. Here's the ball to Corbin. Corbin gives the ball Leitner. 41-34. Leitner dribble drive. Leitner comes in deep. Feeds the ball over the baseline to Corbin. Out in front to Smith. He just scored once. On the way with his jump shot. That's good. And he's got 4 points in a hurry. And it's 43-34. 2:19 left to play in the first quarter. Jones coming down the floor. Jones has the ball against the far of the western sideline. Bounce the ball to the baseline to Campbell. His 15-footer no. Rebound by Kersey no. Rebound is off the Knight. Fumble. Free ball. Kersey dives on it.
Foul,
and a loose foul is going to be called on Kai Corbin. Eddie Jones with those 2 free throws has now made 55 of his last 57. Oh, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, that is very good. And you talk about defense. Tonight is the name of the game, as the Lakers only with 34 points. Steve Smith only has 4 points as their shooting guard, and Eddie Jones only has 5.
The free throw is good. They have made 12 out of 15 tonight, which should keep them in the ball game. Averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds in 26 minutes the last 4 games as a starter. That 13-year veteran. And the free throws are both good. And the Lakers trail it by 7, 43-36. 1:55 to play in the first half. Out of the 10-second line to Blaylock, they spread out the offense. Blaylock's playing in low. Smith's going to circle the wagon, as we call it, cutting around. Here's the ball to Corbin down the middle, turn, shoot, 10-footer, no good. Rebound Blaylock, rebound Leitner, he puts it up, no good. Rebound to Campbell, Campbell to Fisher. Fisher, and what a pass, what a slam dunk, what a finish. Mutombo was there to block it after Fisher's beautiful pass, and Knight slammed it.
Travis learns real quick. He knows you cannot show the ball to Mutombo.
43-38. That's the best play of the ball game for the Lakers. That was a brilliant pass by Fisher and a finish by Knight. 2 rookies. Dribble drive Smith underneath, puts it up, no good. The rebound is off. Here come the Lakers. Jones in the middle, 3-on-2. Over to Fisher. He throws up a 3. He got it, and the Lakers are back in the hunt. that little guy Fisher, and Travis Knight ignited this all the way. 43-41 is the score. And the Los Angeles Lakers now have done a good job of getting back in this, outscoring them 9-2 in this run. In fact, it's a 7-0 run if you want to go that way. Now it's 43-41, 47 seconds left in the first half. Smith dribble drive down the middle, and a blocking foul is called against the Lakers. Let's see if anybody's hurt down there. That's Eddie on the deck, I think.
Eddie just can't believe that they called it a blocking foul. And that last play that you talked about with Travis Knight finishing the pass from Derek Fisher, right on the money, and Knight also right on the money.
Ball out of bounds to Corbin. Both teams are out of fouls now. Leitner's got the ball. Leitner guarded by Leitner, dribble drive down the middle. They're going to call a foul on the rookie. Going to call a foul on the rookie. Ticky-tack is what it is, but they call it anyway. If that's a 9-year veteran superstar, that's never called.
That sends Christian Leitner to the free throw line. Always has been a good free throw shooter. This year coming in at about 81%.
McLeod's going to come back into the ball game for the Lakers. Also coming in is Corey Blunt. Boy, Blunt played well. Out of the game, they take Kersey and Travis Knight. Coming in is Reek Hasner again. Blunt 6 points and 3 rebounds in just a couple of minutes of play. Mutombo is out of the ball game.
The Lakers are going to have to match up now. The Hawks going small. They're trying to match up with the Lakers, as the Lakers are also rather small.
Leitner looking for his 6th point. Didn't get it. The rebound is off to Corey Blunt. We've got 34 seconds left to play. They're going to go for 2 for 1. No, they're not. Fisher with it. Now maybe they will. He's trying. He got another 3 off. Shot no good, but the rebound is put up and in. Nice play by Corey Blunt or Eddie. Eddie got it. Eddie Jones got it. And it's now 44-43. The Lakers down by 1. Smith has the ball. Smith dribbling along the eastern sideline. Yo-yoing up and down. The 24-second clock is 1 second ahead of the game clock. The 24 is at 8. Reek Hasner drives the lane, comes in deep, stop, 15-footer on the way, no, rebound Lakers. Down here at the other end is Blunt. The Lakers, Jones gets the ball to Fisher. He fires it, great play. You think he didn't know the clock? How about that? In the air, he just turned and threw it. He didn't have much of a chance to make it, but he still got it off, Stu.
That's the key, to just try to get yourself a shot. And the Lakers, to end that half, Chick, went on a 9-1 run in the last 2 minutes, find themselves down by only 1 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Coming up at halftime, an interview.
Welcome to the NBA League Pass Halftime Show, your place for all the NBA scores and highlights. We begin our show with highlights from Thursday night. Michael Jordan and the Bulls in Cleveland looking for a win number 50, but Bobby Phills isn't going to make it easy. Phills 3 of his 13 on the night, Cavs up by 6 early, and the Cavs defense doing the job as well, forcing a Bulls turnover. Phills to Terrell Brandon for the easy deuce. Cavs up 21-14 after 1 in the second. Jordan going to work. The pull-up jumper and the foul. He was held to 9 in the first half, though. Still in the second. Terrell to the hoop.
Bump it up a little further. Brandon got the corner turn to rock the rack as Terrell went through open spaces.
Open spaces and smiling faces. The Cavs lead by 9 at the half. Second half, the Cavs still running.
Bill's running out. Chris gonna fly and block.
Cleveland in control, up by 11. More Cavaliers. Mark West, the feed for Terrell Brandon. The nice acrobatic move to avoid Vivin Brandon, a team-high 23. The Bulls try to mount a comeback. Tony Kukoc finding Dennis Rodman for 2 of his 16. Rodman also with 16 boards. Third quarter winding down. Jordan, the long jumper, he finished with 23. In the fourth, rookie Vitaly Potapenko showing his strength down low. 8 of his 12 coming in the final quarter. The Cavs up by 12. But with Jordan on the bench, the Bulls close the gap. Ron Harper the miss, but Pippen gets the tip. And trailing by just 3, Jordan once again has a chance to give the Cavs yet another heartache, going for the tie.
For the tie didn't happen. Cavaliers got it done.
And the Cavaliers beating Phil Jackson and the Bulls for the first time in 2 years, 73-70 the final. It snaps Chicago's 7-game winning streak. Glenn Rice hoping to remain hot in Houston. The Hornets visiting the Rockets, but it's Anthony Mason who leads the Hornets early. The nice spinning lay-in. Rudy T's Rockets not intimidated. Mario Elie and Charles Barkley working the pick and roll to perfection. Barkley and the Rockets up by 5. Then it's Barkley with one of his 7 assists.
That's pretty easy.
Sir Charles not finished yet. Helping out Willis again. Willis. The hook shot doesn't fall, but Barkley right there for the putback. He finished with 17 points and 13 boards. In the second, the Hornets go on an 11-4 run. Capped by Del Curry's 3, the Hornets up by 2. But the Rockets fire back. Matt Maloney, the give and go from Barkley, and Rudy T's Rockets lead by 4 at the break. Second half, Rice comes out steaming. Using the glass, game tied up at 59. The Hornets order more Rice. Glenn with 3 more servings, part of a 14-0 run by Charlotte. Akeem Olajuwon tries to stop the bleeding. The patented ball away. He finished with 22 points and 10 boards. And then Super Sam ends the third.
Sam Mack will fire it up. Got it! Sam Mack from midcourt!
The Rockets within 9, but the Hornets moving the ball at will. Divac to Rice. 18 of Rice's 24 in the second half. And Rudy T doesn't need Siskel and Ebert. It's a thumbs down all the way. The Hornets win for the first time ever at the Summit, 106-95. Charles Barkley, 17 points and 13 rebounds in the loss. When he broke into the league in 1984, he was known as the Round Mound of Rebound. Charles Barkley is our past profile.
My name is Charles Barkley. I play forward for the Houston Rockets. I don't really care about winning. I just hate to lose.
What maybe I'll put on the show for you?
I'm a great rebounder.
Get out of the way, little fella.
Ellison arches one up. Barkley with a rebound.
Get the ball.
Look at Barkley. Get in there for that rebound.
I try to position myself always on the opposite side where the shot is coming from. I watch the ball when it's in the air. So other than the fact that I say I want to get the ball and I try to the other side of the basket, I do have great desire to get the ball. To be a consistent dominant player and so you have to be in great shape.
Well, enjoy the game. Thank you.
It takes a combination of strength.
What?
Endurance.
Barkley. It'll be given up. There's Barkley. Charles Barkley just muscles it up and in.
And most of all, probably willpower.
Well, you take it strong. Hey, get us in the offense. No, we're old, but we're experienced. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Win every time, man. Let's go be killed out on the board, man. Let's go. Bring on. 1, 2, 3, rock.
And we have a good shot at it.
Back, Sammy. Come that show. Get back. There you go.
That's all you can ask for.
Oh, my Charles Barkley. Has it going on.
I think we are very good. If we play well and everybody stay healthy, we're one of the better teams in the league.
And it's Sir Charles' rebounding that has propelled Houston into the NBA's upper echelon. He's currently pulling down 3 better than his career average. Barkley's dreams of a championship took a blow earlier this week when Brent Price went down with a season-ending knee injury. only on NBA.com. More Thursday action. The Lakers trying to avoid their first three-game losing streak of the season, but they were headed there early. Juwan Howard draining the jumper. He had 26 on the night. But Nick Van Exel leading a 16-2 first quarter run to open up the lead. Then in the second quarter, the Bullets close in. Chris Webber cutting it down to 2 with the slam. But the first half belonged to Van Exel.
This time he tries to post up. Oh my! Is he in the zone or what?
He had 24 in the half. Then Jaren Jackson going coast to coast, tying the game before the end of the half. Albert Chaney starting the third quarter with a wake-up call for Washington, putting them up for the first time. The baseline jam, 2 of his 6 on the night, and the Bullets went up 68-66. But Elden Campbell caught fire in the second half, backing in, and the kiss off the glass. Campbell opened up the Laker lead to 7, then more. Nick the Quick with the bullet.
Exel trying to bring it across under pressure. Great pass to Blunt for the stop.
Del Harris stargazing, but not one of his own. Chris Webber.
Jaren Jackson off to Webber for the slam.
Webber had 24 on the night, but Campbell shot the lights out with 20 second half points. 60% from the field. He led all scorers with 38, and the Lakers glide past the Bullets 122-107. Van Exel chipped in with 31. The Mavericks looking to slam home their third straight win, and the new-look Mavs clicking early. Michael Finley powered the Mavs to a 17-point lead in the fourth. But Kevin Garnett rallies the Timberwolves, tying the game at 92. 3 seconds left. Tom Gugliotta for the win. Off the mark, and we head to overtime, tied at 92. Minnesota outscored Dallas in the fourth quarter, 30-20. In the extra period, the Mavericks turned to Finley again.
Leaves it for Finley, strong to the hoop, muscles it in, and draws the foul.
Finley with 20 on the night, but Minnesota answers. Garnett the rebound and finds a wide-open James Robinson. The clutch 3 from downtown ties the game at 99. Take a deep breath. We're headed to double overtime. Under a minute left, Marbury ties the game at 105. And then Gugliotta, a shot at redemption.
Gugliotta gives the Timberwolves the lead with 2.6 left.
Gugliotta finished with 22 points and 6 assists. But Dallas had one last shot. But Chris Carr, the steal to seal the victory. The final 107-105. Kevin Garnett, 23 points and 4 steals in the win. And the T-Wolves sophomore sensation is our halftime spotlight.
Boy, Kevin can go up for it, eh? 19-year-old Kevin Garnett. Oh, what a play. Lord, indeed. Garnett the jam! Oh, Kevin, have mercy! Have mercy!
Here I come, world. Here I come.
He's playing with passion, his power, his energy, carrying over to his team. He's the emotional leader of this team.
He's born with it. You know, he's got great leadership skills. He's very vocal. He really gets me going. He gets me motivated.
Okay, baby. Defense 1, 2, 3, defense.
You know, I treat Kevin probably more like a 30-year-old man than a 20-year-old man because he merits it. I find myself sometimes, unfortunately, probably putting too much pressure on him because he's a kid that handles whatever you give to him.
His athletic ability is amazing. I mean, it's court sense, his ability to pass, his ability to dribble.
Yep, didn't call it. Rebound is off. Here comes Garnett. Look pass to Gugliotta. Gugliotta, Garnett, slam dunk. Great play. Great play by Garnett. He thinks he's Magic Johnson.
I look at myself as a young player that just loves the game for what it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Looking inside, Robinson. Oh, Garnett! Where did he come from? Oh, what a play.
I actually almost dropped the ball. If you really look at it, when you look at it, just put it in slow-mo and you'll see it, and I said, oh. Ooh. That's when I came out, I was like, yeah. I know sometimes I overdo it, but I try to give them what they want. You know, try to give them that little excitement that they came to see.
Feeds it off to Garnett for the dunk. Kevin Garnett.
At least I know I'm going to make somebody go like this. Garnett, I love you. That's my job.
Garnett trying to muscle his way. Fadeaway jump. That is tough.
With me, it was more of just me and myself, and then the league was ready for it. Kevin Garnett, you know, the goofiness. Oh, no. What's up, man? The smile.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect. It's like that.
Nutty. The little enthusiasm, you know. So I don't know if the league was ready for all that, but once I got comfortable, confidence just blew up, and when I got my chance to shine, I took it and ran with it.
He's been all everything. He's been tenacious. He has been a leader.
Any other adjectives you can think of?
Yes, marvelous.
Marvelous is right. In just his second season, the 20-year-old Garnett is already an all-star and proving to be extremely versatile. Let's catch you up to date on the standings heading into Friday's action. In the Midwest, the Timberwolves have won 6 of 7 and have moved 2 games over 500. In the Pacific, the Lakers and the Sonics are deadlocked in the win column. LA is 1 back in the loss column and half a game back overall. Miami's lead over the Knicks has slipped to a game and a half in the Atlantic, with the Magic, winners of 5 straight under new coach Richie Adubato, making a move. The Central is bullish about its playoff prospects. Currently, 5 of the 8 teams would be heading for the postseason. A reminder, the entire League Pass schedule, as well as scores, highlights, and statistics from around the league can be found online on NBA.com. Thanks for watching the NBA League Pass Halftime Show. Enjoy your second half.
Being brought to you by Great Western Bank. Great rates, great service. Great Western. Move your money to Great Western Bank today. By AT&T, your true choice. By Taco Bell. There's nothing ordinary about it. By American Express, wherever you are. Whatever you're doing, American Express helps you do more. By the Pepsi-Cola Company, who reminds you that nothing else is a Pepsi. And by the United States Postal Service. We deliver for you.
Well, leading scorers in the first half for the Los Angeles Lakers, Eddie Jones and Elden Campbell had 7 points apiece. Corey Blunt with 6. And for the Atlanta Hawks, Mookie Blaylock 18, Dikembe Mutombo 11, Christian Laettner had 5. The Lakers shot 14 out of 39, 36%. The Hawks 19 out of 42, 45% from the free throw line. 13 out of 16 for the Lakers, 3 out of 5 for Atlanta. And 2 out of 8 3-point shooting for the Lakers, 3 out of 8 for the Hawks. Rebounding 24-22 in favor of the Lakers. Lakers only had 7 turnovers, and the Hawks even better with 6.
The Lakers are going to have the starting lineup that opened the game. That would be Campbell in the middle, and he's going to try to get the Lakers away from that 1-point deficit, 44-43, and get his teammates out in front. They led once in the game, 5-3. Kersey is a forward, and so is Knight. In the backcourt is Jones, of course, with Van Exel. Van Exel guarded by Mookie Blaylock. Jones got it over to Van Exel. Lakers could get the lead with a basket. Dribble drive. Jones come to left side to be double teamed. Didn't go to the corner, fortunately, so they couldn't trap him. The ball to Campbell. Dribble drive. He tried to slam it left-handed. It slips out of his hand, and the 24 will expire. It didn't expire.
Should have.
I thought it should have.
It should have.
And the referees think so too now. Definitely. Eldon had a nice slam dunk coming, and it slipped out of his biggest hand, his left hand.
Eldon had to play again, but those hands of Eldon's, ball slips right out of the hand of Eldon, right across the basket. Whether it touched the rim is the question everybody's trying to answer. And it doesn't matter because the Hawks came up with possession nonetheless.
Doesn't matter at all. And here we come with Mookie Blaylock. The Lakers failed in their attempt to get the lead to open the second half. Let's see if they can get it back. Here comes Smith. Smith brings it back out in front to Laettner. Good passing of the ball. Blaylock again. He hit another one. That's the way he opened the game. He's got 21 points. Long lead front guard Jones. When he caught it, he was slightly off balance. And because of that, he couldn't regain his balance and he traveled. Turnover. Mookie has made 4 out of 3s, 4 out of 5 threes, and that means on the year he's made 159. Ball belongs inside to Mutombo, down the middle, hook shot, bank shot, look, it rolls in there. He got a good fortunate roll.
Yes,
Timeout the Lakers.
Because if he shoots that any harder, he breaks the backboard. But it was a nice result for Mutombo. And as you said, the Lakers take a 20-second timeout, is it?
Yeah.
20-second timeout on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Somebody's got to keep let that happen. Just got to be aggressive. And then that pick and roll there, and they went out there and doubled. All you got to do is find open. Here, now, listen, run 24 right now, and look, same way you just ran. And when Leitner pops out here like this and Eddie, you go right to the goal.
All right, the score 49-43. I don't think the coach is happy. 10:54 to play in the third. In the first quarter of this game, Blaylock and Mutombo scored the Hawks' first 19 points between them. This quarter, they have the first 5. Paul Evans, our statistician, Susan Stratton for the pass underneath the night, shot blocked, but a foul. The foul is going to be called against Christian Leitner. And Leitner is very unhappy with the call. I want to tell you, it was awfully close to a great defensive play.
Well, Christian Leitner, I believe, lost sight of the basketball, and defensively you're taught you've got to see the ball at all times, and somebody that always knew where the basketball was, Irvin Magic Johnson in the crowd.
Free throw is no good by Travis Knight. The Lakers in the last 11 games have been shooting 78% of their free throws. Now one of these two are good, and it's now 49-44. Leitner with the ball has 3 fouls. Ball over the far side, goes over to Corbin. Corbin swings it back, but gives the ball to Blaylock. Lob underneath, good pass. Mutombo's got it. Mutombo scores it. He's fouled. Very nice pump faking under there. Very nice. Elden gets the foul.
Elden picks up his second foul. Mutombo just dwarfs everybody out there with his size. There's a nice high pass and fakes once, fakes twice, then goes up. They give him a continuation play, and he has an opportunity for a 3-point play to stretch the lead to 8.
Mutombo is their 4th best scorer. 69% free thrower, makes the free throw. He's got 16 points in the ball game, and they lead the Lakers 52-44 in the third quarter. Jones with the ball out to Kersey. Kersey to Campbell, and Campbell in the corner to Van Exel. Van Exel dribbling, whips it out to Kersey, and baseline to Knight. His 16-foot jumper won't go down, and the rebound is off. And at the baseline, saved after a fumble. Smith saved it and gives the ball to Blaylock. Mutombo has made 7 out of 9 shots from the floor in this game, en route to 16 points. Blaylock takes it over to Smith. Smith, a dangerous shooter out of Michigan State. Dribble drive, stop, give the ball to Leitner. He won't shoot it, takes it over to Corbin. 20-footer on the way, no. Rebound tipped by Blaylock, kept it alive, chases it, goes into the Laker bench. Now the ball free out of the 10-second line, and it goes back to the Hawks. Smith with it, out to Mutombo, 18 feet out, he shoots, and he makes his 8th basket on his 10th shot of the game. He's got 18 points.
Mutombo telling Elden, you better come out here and guard me.
Well, I would say that's pretty good instruction. Jump shot by Eddie Jones for 3. Eddie Jones gets his 2nd 3 of the game. He gets his 10th point. And the Lakers trail it now here in the third quarter by a score of 54-47. Leitner with the ball. Leitner takes it in here to Smith playing the low post against Jones. Back to Leitner. Didn't shoot the 17-footer. They throw it right through the hands of Mutombo and out of bounds.
Hit him in a bad spot.
The hands.
Yeah, he points to himself and tells Ty Corbin, my bad. And Ty says, I knew that from Jump Street.
All right, here we go with the ball in the front court. 9 minutes to play in the third. Lakers rallied at the forum to beat this club, but this club lost Smith in the second half with an injury. 20-footer outside by Knight, won't go down, and the rebound is off. And grabbed by Mutombo. Knight not shooting very well today. Smith with it. I wouldn't see any Laker is. Down the middle comes Smith. Takes it over to Corbin. His 21-footer, no good. Rebound tipped by Smith. Free ball. Nice play, Elden Campbell. Long pass, front court to Jones. 2-on-1. Underneath to Kersey. Puts it up and in. Very nice play between Kersey and Jones. And the thing that set it up was Campbell's outlet pass.
Yeah, the quick outlet pass, and it beats the defender's back, and you get an opportunity to work when the court is spread.
54-49, the Lakers playing catch-up. Here's the ball. And Blaylock for 3 more, and he got another one. Blaylock knocks in another one. That's 5 in the ball game he's made, and 160 on the year that he's made. Here's a pass deflected. Free ball. Campbell's got it. Comes in deep. Throws up a shot. Not close. Didn't hit the backboard in time. And the rebound is to Mutombo. Hit ball knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Eddie Jones.
Again, you're talking about Mutombo making Elden alter the shots, and that time he altered it so bad that I don't even believe it caught any part of the rim. And then we got a violation, knocked out of bounds, give the ball to the Hawks.
The Lakers are playing Indiana Sunday afternoon at 10 o'clock in the morning Los Angeles time. We will do it on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. We cannot do it on television. All right, here's Mutombo driving, puts it up and he is fouled. Leaping, trying to block the shot is Eddie Jones. 2 shots coming to Mutombo. Don't forget now, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, Los Angeles time. We invite you to listen to us on radio. We'll be on the air at 9:45.
Well, Eddie picks up his 3rd personal foul, and Mutombo enjoying a very, very fine ball game. He's got 18 points, and he and Blaylock have scored all of the points here in the 3rd quarter, all 13 of the Atlanta Hawks points.
Well, as I told you, they scored the first 19, wasn't it? In the
first 19 of the first and first 13 of the 3rd. Make it 14.
Timeout is called by the Lakers, and boy, do they need it. Wow. They look like a team that played last night and traveled last night. That all teams in the NBA go through the same situation. That is not an excuse. 58-49 the score on the Lakers Basketball Network.
A profession as old as time. In the game of espionage, there are no rules, no safety, no way out.
Your former team members have been assassinated.
No place to hide, no one to trust. Hard way out.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The night is beautiful, so the faces of my people. The stars are beautiful, so the eyes of my people. Beautiful also is the sun. Beautiful also are the souls of my people. Like this poem, the work of many African Americans has shaped my life. I have been inspired by the achievements of Black Americans in everything from arts and sciences to human and civil rights. February is Black History Month. Take time to learn more about our rich heritage.
Every time we walk around, you got to think about how you can get better, how your game is. I don't think about how many hours I got to spend. I got to think about it, what I got to do to get myself better. It's basically no hours. It's all the time. I'm always thinking like that in my mind. Basketball. This is my life. This is what I do.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, by California's Truck Stop, the new Dodge, by Miller Lite, who reminds you that anything can happen at Miller time, by your local Honda dealer, and by AT&T, your true choice.
Well, the Lakers have made 2 out of 6 this quarter. The Hawks 5 out of 7.
With the ball, and the Lakers trailing at 58-49. Campbell brings it out in front to Van Exel. Dribble around Blaylock, in deep. The shot is blocked. It comes off into the hands of Mutombo. And now the ball given off to Smith. Smith takes his time, pulls up for a 3. Look out, baby. In and out. Second one like that he's had tonight, and the Lakers knock it out on the rebound. Technical foul. Technical foul is called. Nick Van Exel. Remember, he went down the lane with the ball, lost it, and as a result, he came back hollering at Jack Neese, and that's all she wrote. So shoot the technical, then get the ball out of bounds. Smith at the line. Free throw good. Smith on the year, an 82% free thrower, averaging 19 points to lead the club.
A basket here can give the Hawks their biggest lead of the night.
No, it'll tie it.
So they ever up 12 once before?
11.
Well, it's 10 now, so a basket here would put it up.
Oh, a basket.
12.
I'm sorry. I thought you said free throw. All right, the ball is into Smith. Smith gives the ball to Blaylock. Blaylock back to Smith. Smith posting up against Eddie Jones. Turn, shoots, 15-footer on the way, no. Rebound, Kersey up high. Nice rebound. That's authoritative. And here comes Van Exel. Van Exel reaches the front court, going down to the southern goal to our left. Ball comes over to Eddie Jones. Jones dribbling, stops outside, fires, and knocks it home for three. Eddie Jones gets his third three of the ball game and his 13th point. 59-52. Despite as poorly as the Lakers are playing, they're still in the game. Here's a pass intercepted by Van Exel. Van Exel, as the defense gets back in greater numbers, goes down the front court and gives the ball to Eddie. Eddie Jones dribbles the ball. He's against Henry James. The ball gets loose and comes out in front to Van Exel. Van Exel against Blaylock. 10 on the 24. And here is a whistle, illegal defense. That's the first one of those we've had, as I recall, in this game.
Mutombo got caught that time.
Corey Blunt's coming in for the Lakers. Off of the bench, he and Fisher in particular played very well in the first half. Out of the game, Kersey, and out of the game, Knight. Into the game, we get Blunt and Byron Scott. And we got to wait for Corbin to check in. Here he comes. Corbin replaces Henry James. The Lakers got it down now to a 7-point deficit. 6:33 to play in the third quarter. Scoreboard reads 59-52. And the Lakers take it inside. They break the ball up. And here we go with Smith. Smith down the middle. Smith in deep. Smith gives it over. Jump shot from the sideline. That's no good. Blaylock finally missed, and the rebound is taken by Blunt. Van Exel. Jones for his fourth three of the game. He did not get it. Rebound is off. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers.
Good effort by Elden
again
that time for the try to get an offensive rebound. Just tips it and it goes out of bounds.
Also in there trying to get that rebound was Corey Blunt. I like Blunt's attitude. Boy, he is really playing good basketball when he gets the opportunity. Corbin has the ball. Brings it out to Christian Laettner. Now to Smith. Smith not having a great game today by his standards. Bounce down the middle. Give and go to Laettner. Score. What a fine pass by Mookie Blaylock. Oh, that was a fine play by Blaylock. On the season, he averages 12 assists a game. Here's the ball to Byron at the baseline. Steps back, shoots a three-pointer that'll be way short. Just barely kissed the rim.
When he stepped back, Chick, he was close to being out of bounds.
Score 61-52. The Lakers are behind. Here's Blaylock. He's had a sensational day. Takes it over to Mutombo. 17-foot jumper on the way. That bounces twice in the rim. No good. The rebound is off, and it goes back to Blaylock. And Blaylock and the white-suited Hawks flying, flapping their wings here. Dribble drive. Laettner in deep. Bank shot at 15. No good. Rebound is off. Mutombo saves it on the floor with a great effort, but it goes to Van Exel. Fine play by that big guy. He's 7'2", folks. And that was quite an active play. Very agile. Jones with it. He's against Corbin. Dribbles around Corbin. In deep for the bank shot. He makes the 14-footer off the dribble. That's a nice play.
That's touch.
And Eddie has got 15 of them, 8 in this quarter.
And that's a very nice touch by Eddie Jones because he has to pull up and avoid the charge, yet throw it up soft.
61-54. The Lakers trail it. 4:44 to play in the third. Ball goes in low to Mutombo. Mutombo's had a good percentage shooting game. Pass to Laettner, and a foul is called on Byron Scott. Scott gets the foul. Into the game, Derek Fisher. Out of the game, Nick Van Exel.
When you double team Mutombo, you've got to come big because he's big at 7'2 plus, so he keeps it high. Make him throw a bounce pass if you can because he's always looking to throw it over the top.
Keep it high in Atlanta today, baby. It'll come down wet. Here's a dribble drive by Smith. In deep, Smith throws it up and throws it in. That's a tough shot.
He made it look pretty easy, but that was a difficult shot. That's only his 7th point of the ball game.
Yeah, he's been going slowly today, but he'll wind up with a number, I think. Here's Fisher with it around the screen, down the middle, feeds the ball to Blunt. He goes to the hole, and he's fouling the act of shooting. If that's on Laettner, it's his 4th, but they're going to call it on Blaylock.
Yeah, Mookie puts his hand up. Christian Laettner is getting ready to complain because it seemed like Laettner had nothing but basketball as Derek Fisher with the nice penetration and pass, and the foul on Blaylock. And where was Blaylock in that on that play?
This is the third game of a 5-game trip for the Lakers. Trying to take a 2-1 game advantage. Coming into the game, their road record 17-10, the 5th best in the league. Blunt at the free throw line gets his 7th point. He's got 5 rebounds, and all of that in only 11 minutes. No wonder he's impressed us.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work. He's had a lot of energy. He hasn't played in a while, so he has some energy. And speaking of having played in a while, neither has Kobe in a few games.
Nick won't play for a while. He just went out of the ball game. Smith's got it. Cross court to Blaylock. Blaylock playing with utter confidence. Looks inside. Pass intercepted by Eddie Jones. Another steal for Eddie. Eddie in the front court with the dribble. Eddie gets a pass over here to the left side, clearing it off to Derek Fisher. 16 on the 24. Fisher out in front to Campbell. Campbell comes out, so he'll bring Mutombo out with him. Take him out of that rebound position. Pass to Blunt. He fumbles it away. 4 on the clock. Jones knows the clock. 3 on the clock. 2 on the clock. Bank shot no good from 14. That's all he could do with it.
Yeah, he got a good look at it.
Yes, he did. He sure did. Smith with it. Cross court to Corbin. Corbin guarded by Eddie Jones. Bounce the ball into Leitner. Leitner working on Blunt. Turns it loose. Throws it up. Throws it in.
Boy, the head fake got rid of Corey.
That's 9 points for him. And here's a steal. But the Lakers get the ball. They threw it away. Let's put it that way. Pass goes into Mutombo. Mutombo has made 8 out of 11 shots. He's got 19 points. He's backing in. He's underneath. He puts it up and no basket. Traveling is the call. Mutombo with that long stride just down the floor. When his country was represented by a female basketball club here this summer in the Olympics, they didn't have nice uniforms. He bought them. I don't think he bought them. The shoe company that he works for bought them. But it was still a nice gesture on his part. They tell me he's quite a guy. He speaks 7 or 8 languages. I speak 4 or 5. 65-56. Jones with it.
What are they? English, broken English, broken English?
That's it. Brooks in the game.
And
used to be teammate of Leitner. And here's a whistle.
Technical foul. It's going to be illegal defense.
Well, that's one way to get a point. Byron will try it. Byron has made 76 of his last 86. Lenny's looking in good health, isn't he? Very nice. Boy, it was windy down here yesterday. The ladies that were wearing wigs, they had to have a chin strap.
You are really bad.
Scott at the line.
How was your ride to the Omni today?
Long.
Long?
Yeah.
It was only a 5-minute ride. How could it be long?
I should have known how to speak other languages.
He took you someplace else?
Byron's free throw to go in? No? All right. We'll be back in the Lakers Basketball Network.
Michael Jordan up close, take 1.
Spend some quality time with NBA superstar Michael Jordan. Like 2.5 hours.
Come on, I'll give you a jump shot right now.
I bet you shoot first air ball. What drove me back to the game was I truly love the game.
For a limited time, you'll get above and beyond airtime and come fly with me when you purchase Michael Jordan, the Ultimate Collection. It's the total Michael Jordan video experience. Available for $29.98 or less wherever videos are sold.
Max never went looking for trouble. Trouble just seemed to find him. And now he's got a genie.
Make your 3 wishes.
Who just won't get out of his face.
Gotta want something, kid.
I wish I had junk food to the sky.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kazam.
I am Kazam.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
The world is such a fascinating place. How do you explain it? For generations, families have turned to the World Book Encyclopedia. Now there's World Book Multimedia from IBM, with 22 volumes on 2 CDs, connected to a select library of websites.
An owl will take over the old nest of a hawk or a crow.
It's not just a place to look things up, but a new way to learn.
What's on tap, Stu?
Well, Sacramento is at Chicago, New York is at Denver, and Utah at Portland. Well, free throws in the game, and that's what's keeping the Lakers as close as they are. They've made 16 out of 21, while the Hawks have only attempted 9. They've converted 6.
The score is 65-56. The Hawks lead the Lakers. We play with 2:41 left to play in the third. Still lots of time. The Lakers just can't get anything going offensively. Nothing. If it wasn't for free throws, it might be a shutout.
Well, they have possession. They trail by 9. They just missed the free throw in the technical, so let's see what they can do with this possession.
Field goals, the Lakers are shooting 35%. Fisher is going to be double teamed. He bounces the ball to Blunt. He goes to dribble and gives it to Rooks. Rooks 15-footer, no good. Didn't use the backboard. Rebound is off to Blunt. He tries to shoot it and he is fouled. Blunt fouled. I believe they'll get Mutombo.
Henderson.
No, they get Henderson instead. There were 3 of them around him.
Again, it just seemed that after the missed shot by Rooks, Blunt was quicker to the basketball
than
the rest of the Hawks. As he reached in, got the ball knocked free, and gets fouled in the act.
Look at his numbers: 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. Free throw good by Blunt, gives him 9 points. The next one gives him 10 points. Corey Blunt, nice ball game for him. Going to earn him some extra playing time, I would think. His season high is only 12. He was out quite a while with an injury, you know, a thumb injury. Here's Blaylock with the ball. Lakers trail it by only 7 points. My heavens, that's nothing in the NBA.
The Hawks know that.
I know it. Ball into Corbin. Corbin's got the ball out in front of Smith. Whip it over to Henderson. Henderson with 1 on the clock. Got it off? Yep, would have counted. Rooks gets the rebound, takes it out to Blunt. Here comes Eddie. Blunt all the way. Nice play. He's equal his season high, 12 points.
What a good decision by Corey Blunt. If he tries to pass that may have been picked off.
No reason to pass it when the guy doesn't commit, is there? He's played 14 minutes and he's got 12 points. And here's a whistle. Illegal defense called against the Lakers. Illegal defense.
Derek Fisher. Yeah.
And Byron's explained to Derek what he did wrong. That's why he's so bad at these young kids.
Corey did an excellent job on that last possession, Chick. After the Lakers got the ball, he goes down, and Steve Smith was back trying to bait him into the pass. He didn't pass it. He scored it.
All right, the Lakers have the deficit down to 5 again. You just get the feeling that with any kind of a spurt, they could win this ball game. Here's the ball over to Smith. Maybe you could say the same thing about Atlanta. They take it in low to Mutombo. Backing in on Rooks. Down the middle. Throws it down and in. Mutombo makes his 9th basket on his 12th shot.
Well, when he's that low, Chick, you can't allow him to turn into the middle because with that height advantage, that's going to be an easy shot for him.
He's got 21 points in the game. Mutombo averages about 12 a game. Now we got the ball to Byron. Byron outside, likes to shoot the 3 from there. It's going to be short. It is. Goes up and over the backboard and out of bounds. That's an automatic out of bounds. 67-60. The Lakers on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. We'll have it for you at 9:45 on radio only, KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. A 20-second timeout has been called on the Lakers Radio Network. What? What is that? I don't know what you mean. I don't. I've never seen this before. Well, I should see it so I could. Hey, win a Lakers fan fantasy from Miller Beer. You have the chance to be an honorary team captain, a Laker girl, and more. You could also win season seats for next year. Get details at participating stores where Miller Beer is sold. Blaylock front court to Smith. The Lakers are down by 7. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Low scoring game. Screen is set on the far side by Henderson. Blaylock throws it underneath the basket. Mutombo gets his 23rd point. Nice play by Blaylock. 23 for Mutombo. Mutombo and Blaylock are the whole show, just like Campbell and Vic were last night. Yep. All right, the Lakers trail it by 9 again. Now Jones with it. 36 seconds left to play in the period. They're not going to go 2 for 1. Jones shoots a 3. In and out. No rebound. Mutombo. Mutombo's got 8 rebounds. He's looking like All-American today, isn't he? The pass goes in low to Smith. Smith against Eddie Jones. Smith backs in. Holding foul on Smith. That's 4 fouls. Excuse me, on Jones. That's 4 fouls on Eddie.
Well, with only 20 seconds left in the quarter, they're not going to take him out. If I'm the Hawks, I run something right at Eddie Jones.
They probably will, with Smith on the receiving end. Blaylock's going to hold it up and let the clock run down. We got 13 seconds left. Dribble drive. Blaylock stops for another 3. No good. Rebound tipped in. Beautiful play underneath by Mutombo. He gets his 25th point, and he's had a heck of a quarter. In this quarter, he has had 14 points. As the quarter ends, the Lakers go under, put it up, and the basket counts. The basket counts. Eddie got it home. seemingly after the buzzer to me, but they say no, it was good. Stu?
Yeah, the shot went in after the buzzer, but it left his hand before the buzzer on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Believing I could make a difference wasn't the problem. I just didn't know how. I knew I couldn't do everything, but I could do one thing at a time. And I realized I wasn't the only one out there. I've learned so much from so many different people. It's been great getting involved. Team up with your community.
His name is Bryant Reeves. People call him Big Country.
I'm big and I'm country.
While other players are cutting to the basket, Big Country is getting cut.
Twice a week.
Coaches love his drop step. His teammates love his heart. The kids love his hair.
Aerodynamics, man. It's all in the aerodynamics.
See the NBA's best every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night on TNT and TBS. Don't miss a game.
Doug Kinney is getting duplicated.
Your clone.
He's got one for work.
Yeah, it's me. It's you. It's us. Hold on a second. Too busy to talk to myself.
One for home.
I get the dishes, now drive the kids to school.
Thanks.
And one...
We made a copy of a copy. It's not quite as sharp as the original.
Too many.
See safe with that razor? We take the blade out. It's cute, I think.
Multiplicity.
No more Dougs. That's it.
Right,
this is plenty, I think.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Well, leading scorers for Atlanta, Mookie Blaylock has 24 points. He's made 5 out of 8 from three-point land. And Dikembe Mutombo, he's got 23. He's made 10 out of 13 from the field.
Very much like what happened to the Lakers last night with Campbell and Van Exel, isn't it? Anyway, the Lakers go to the fourth quarter, trailing it by just 9. Lots of time. Got to get a stop or two. McLeod's in the ball game for the Los Angeles Lakers, playing in the backcourt defensively on Henderson. Now the ball back over to Henderson. Henderson out of the University of Indiana. Blaylock's got the ball. Blaylock yo-yoing the dribble, takes it over to Corbin. Corbin with 7 on the 24. Now Smith drives the baseline, turns loose, a bank shot, no good, but he sure gave it a good try. Rebound is off, wanting it is Fisher. Fisher has got it. Fisher's being jostled a little bit, but he gives the ball off to Campbell and back to Fisher. Fisher in the front court, accelerates a little bit, goes near the baseline. Still dribbling the ball against Smith. Smith 6'8". Fisher stands in there at 6'1". Now the ball to Campbell. Down the middle, missed a little jumper in front from about 3 feet out. And the ball comes down to the Hawks. Lakers got out-rebounded last night, and they'll get out-rebounded again today. Ball in low to Smith. Pivot in the air. 10-foot jumper, no. Rebound, yes, it stays in there. It hit the front of the rim and bounced back and in. So Smith gets the basket, and Smith in the ball game with 9 points. Smith is an outstanding scorer. One game this year, he had 41 points. And here's Fisher wanting to go out in front of McLeod. McLeod hasn't found his stride yet with this Laker team at all. The ball in low to Campbell. Of course, he's had very little time, and he hasn't had any practice sessions with him. 10-foot jumper to beat the 24 by Campbell's no good, and the rebound comes down to the Hawks.
Yeah, that's true, Chick, about McLeod, but you still have to run something for him to get him some shots.
Absolutely.
You know, he hasn't had a shot in this ball game.
I know that. 2 for 13 shooting is Campbell. Is that right? Wow.
That's Mutombo for you.
Mentally and physically. Dribble drive Henderson, foul on Blunt. Foul on Corey Blunt. Ball goes out of bounds. Kersey comes in the ball game for the Lakers. Lakers are going to stay in Atlanta tonight and fly over to Indianapolis tomorrow.
When you're struggling offensively and you've gone through your bench, I think now would be a good time to try Kobe Bryant. You know, he hasn't played. He's got a lot of energy, and he can do some things off the dribble.
Well, he can't hurt you in this ball game. He might make things happen out there. All right. Handling the ball to Smith. Dribble drive down the middle. They broke it up. Oh, Byron thought he had a good play on the ball, and it looked like it from this angle, but there are other angles. Byron gets the foul. McLeod in 14 minutes has not had a field goal attempt.
Well, Byron reaches in and he hits nothing but ball in the initial thrust of the arm, but then he comes down after hitting the ball and comes across the arm of Steve Smith, and that's going to send the line for 2.
Smith gets his 10th point of the ball game. And there's a guy, Kobe Bryant. He hasn't played at all in at least the last 2 games. Not a minute. Free throw is good. And timeout is called by the Lakers. And the Lakers now are down by 13, the biggest deficit of the ball game. 75-62, Stu.
Yeah, they've got 9:58 to go. So what are you going to have happen in the rest of this ball game?
We'll be back after this word from Southwest Airlines on the Lakers Basketball Network.
You can scream, you can run, but you can't hide. He's coming. Eddie Murphy is the Nutty Professor.
Your lip is swollen.
The Nutty Professor.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Section 13, row W, join the game, sir. People come here, they're like guests in my home. I make sure they find the right seat, and I make sure they have a good time. I just love being here and the adrenaline, the hype, the excitement. That's what I love. I can't watch too much of the game because sometimes people try to sneak into the wrong seat, but they gotta go. You're out of here. I love basketball, so this is a perfect place to work. I have a great job.
Basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. By your Southern California Lexus dealer. Test drive a Lexus today. By Miller Lite, who reminds you that anything can happen at Miller time. And by your Southern California Ford dealers.
Well, the Lakers have been outscored in the last 4 minutes and 2 seconds, 10-2.
The jump shot outside by Byron Scott is good for 2 points. Byron Scott, a 2-pointer, and that makes the score 75-64. Fewest points the Lakers have made in a game this year, 75. Blaylock with the ball.
That was December the 5th at Utah.
That was the first point by the Lakers since the end of the 3rd quarter. The Scott shot here. Remember, Jones made a basket right at the buzzer. Here's Blaylock with it, steps back, fires from distance, no good. The rebound is off underneath. Foul, McLeod.
No, it just was out of bounds.
Oh, wow. He got away with a foul. Apparently the out of bounds had been called before. Del Harris is really trying to exert his team to some action. He's got Scott out there with Campbell, Kersey, Fisher, and McLeod. McLeod comes around a pick. Straight away, 3-pointer on the way. Tough luck. Went way in and came out. Looked like he had that one. That's his first shot of the ball game. And the Lakers trailing it by a score of 76-64. Smith with the ball. Smith looking for somebody to give it to.
Good
Smith
job
takes
by
the ball
Derek
in low,
Fisher.
giving it to Henderson. Henderson's double team, turn, his shot no good. The rebound is off to Kersey. Good defense by the Lakers. And here's Kersey. Kersey coming to the attacking zone. Leitner will be in the next time it's dead for the Hawks. Byron with the ball. Byron bounced the ball to Kersey. Kersey underneath. The reverse layup won't get it because he couldn't quite get the ball on the board. He had a lot of English but didn't hit the glass. Rebound came to Mutombo. Mutombo's got 11 rebounds in the ball game. Mutombo on the year is always a good rebounder, and he is averaging 12 a game this year. Corbin has it. Corbin with the dribble against McLeod. Bounce in low to Mutombo. Double team by Scott. I guess that was a hook shot. I don't know what it was. He just threw something up in the air and it hit the backboard, and the 24 expires.
I think he looked up at the last minute at the clock on the other end and noticed that the clock was running out, so he had to try something. He tried it. Wasn't very successful as Leitner comes back with 9 points and 8 rebounds. He's only had 8 field goal attempts in this game.
He's got a new hairstyle since he came out of Minnesota. He used to have it over his ears to keep warm. Fisher's got the ball. Fisher with it, looking for Scott. Fisher out in front is the playmaker. Eddie Jones will be in the next time it's dead for the Lakers. Scott's got it. Scott still dribbling it. 5 on the clock. Scott down the middle, runs into Leitner, and it's going to be a foul on Leitner. He's not going to like this call. Not going to like it at all, but it's going to stand. And for Leitner, that's his 4th foul.
Well, as Byron notices the clock is getting ready to run down, he goes to the basket, runs into Leitner, and does a good job of acting there as a little contact.
Look at Leitner's expression. They'd pay for that at MGM.
He's done a real good job, though, Chick, Leitner has, of stopping the complaining to the officials all the time.
Oh, he sure has. Sure has. I think Eldon has, too. Here's McLeod for 3 from way out yonder.
Oh, that shouldn't count.
No, it shouldn't. It looked like offensive interference.
Jerome Kersey, that ball was definitely over the cylinder.
They give the basket to Kersey.
From this angle, it looked like it was definitely over the cylinder.
said, hey, that was going to bounce in for a 3. Anyway, it's a 75-66 game. Still lots of time to play. Ball knocked away and out of bounds by Fisher, and Blaylock will take it out.
That was a long three-pointer. McLeod's shot went up, bounced above the rim there, and he parted the ball above the cylinder, and it was definitely above the cylinder.
Here's a foul called against Mutombo. Blaylock's hollering at the ref. Mutombo's hollering at the ref.
Everybody hollers at the ref.
Lenny's got a good suntan, or else he's got some good max factor. He's a nice man. He really is a nice person. And what a player he was.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the guy that was on the screen. Watch your monitor. Dribble drive.
I watched
McLeod.
the game.
Campbell out in front, throws it away. Fisher tries to save it. Fisher in the front court. Fisher gives the ball to McLeod. He loses it, picks it up, throws it. Campbell, 18-foot jumper, no good. Rebounds to Smith.
Well, they have taken Lakers out of everything, basically.
78-66 to score, 6:48 to play. And with the ball in the front court, we've got Smith directing traffic. Michigan State product. Playing the low post, Leitner being wrestled by Kersey. Leitner bounces out in front. Corbin gives to Blaylock. Over here to Smith, three-pointer, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Nice try for the rebound by Mutombo, but he didn't get to it. Indiana and the Lakers. Indiana's had a strange season. Lakers beat him at the Forum earlier. Reggie Miller and company. Well, Reggie will never lose that touch.
Yeah, the jumper's always the last to go.
Will be in the air at 9:45 Los Angeles time on radio Sunday morning. Eldon pushes off on Mutombo. Gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. That's 3 fouls on Eldon. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to play in a 9-point ball game.
Well, Derek Fisher penetrating, throws up the short shot, and on the miss, Eldon just gives Mutombo enough of a push to get the attention of the official.
The Lakers are one of 5 teams in the league averaging at least 100 points. They're going to be a little short today. The local team, Leitner's double team, they knock it loose. It was McLeod that did it. Nice play. Here comes Fisher with the ball. Over to Jones, to McLeod. Three-pointer, that's way short. The rebound is out. It was an air ball, and the crowd says air ball. They love to do that. That's good. That's what they pay for. Just to get out of the rain today was something to pay for here in Atlanta. Blaylock with the ball. Blaylock to Leitner. Byron will be back in when it's dead for the Lakers. Blaylock takes it over to Leitner. Drives the base on Campbell. Along the baseline, he stepped out of bounds. And Leitner is mad again. He's playing very consistently this afternoon. He's always mad. That might be a tee.
Delay a game.
I thought they had one earlier. They didn't, though. Yeah, another delay a game.
Nick tonight, 4 points. He's made 2 out of 8 from the field. The difference tonight is last night against the Bullets, not a defensive game, obviously. But tonight, Atlanta, they're a defensive-minded ball club, and it starts at your point guard, Mookie, a very good defender, and then in the middle with Mutombo.
Van Exel wants to come in, but they won't allow it at this juncture. He has to wait until the next time it's dead. Fourth quarter scoring. It's just awful. You ask me why I don't watch the monitor. 4-4.
4-4?
4-4 after 6 minutes and 34 seconds. It's 4-4.
I think you could score 4 points. Well, maybe not.
I'll bet you I'd have it more exciting than this.
Yeah, it would be exciting to see it.
Scott dribble drive. Scott feeds the ball off, and on the pass off, he is fouled. Foul is on Blaylock. Into the game comes Van Exel. Out of the game comes Fisher. 4-4.
You said that before.
6 minutes and 47 seconds have gone by.
Boy, that's exciting stuff, isn't it?
Isn't it, though? Fisher comes out. Always gives you the great effort. Here's Van Exel with it over to Byron. Byron holds it up against Smith. 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. Hate to see this one end. Jones with the ball. Jones dribbling down the middle, in deep. Where you going, Eddie? Blocked by Mutombo. The ball is off to Blaylock. Blaylock front court to Smith. Mutombo's blocked some shots today. We'll get the official number.
Yeah, like 10.
Blaylock out in front. Scott's harassing him. Now the ball to Smith. Backing in on Van Exel. Turn, shoot, 15-footer, no. Rebound is off. Free ball. Leitner's got that. And now the ball out to Blaylock. Timeout is called by the Hawks.
You know, it's been 75-66 chicks for about 5 minutes.
Since Hector was a pup.
And it is still 75-66. 4 minutes and 32 left to play as Mutombo says, Eddie, watch TV and look at the stats on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It's still good.
My definition of graceful, I think somebody who's smooth out there. They make it look easy, even though it's not easy. You know, as a kid, I was clumsy. Being graceful wasn't part of my game then at all. It took a lot of practice, a lot of time to get there. In basketball, it's a constant. There's graceful plays every minute. Like a finger roll, you can't force it. It's got to be nice and easy. It's got to be a soft shot. When you release it just right, there's no feeling like it. Is there a stronger word than love?
When you compete in sports, there are some basic rules to follow. I'll start with respect.
Play fair.
Or just don't play.
Keep your cool. Lead by example.
Be proud.
Accept winning and losing with class.
No taunting.
And always stay positive.
So don't just practice your sport. Practice sportsmanship.
This is the true story of a notorious band of killers. They began as 4 young hoods whose partner in crime was their own mother. They became 4 outlaws who made headlines wherever they went.
Look like a showdown, don't it?
Eric Roberts, Teresa Russell, Alyssa Milano, and Dan Cortez star in Public Enemies. Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
Hey fans, starting tomorrow, visit your local Unocal 76 dealer and pick up a Lakers Peel and Win Cup for 99 cents. Prizes include Lakers season seats, jerseys, and a lot more. No purchase necessary. Call the Laker fan phone at 310-419-DUNK for more information. Start tomorrow at your local Unocal 76 dealer. Smith with the ball in the front court. They played in this period 7.5 minutes, and there's only 4 points apiece. 4 for each team in 7.5 minutes. Blaylock down the middle, fouled. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is probably the lowest scoring quarter for 2 teams, I believe, this year, as neither team seem like they can get anything done offensively. The advantage goes to the Hawks in that regard because they entered this quarter with a lead.
Blaylock at the line looking for his 25th point with the first free throw, and while he's doing that, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. That'll be exciting on the Lakers Basketball Network. The free throw by Blaylock is no good. The last time either team scored was over 3 minutes ago. There is a point. 5-4 in this quarter. Coming with the ball in the front court. Coming down to the 8-minute mark of elapsed time. Now we got Jones with the ball, and we're at the 4-minute mark. Scott for 3 on the way. He got it. And the Lakers go up in the quarter 7-5. The coach out here, he's not going to be able to talk by Sunday.
Well, the Lakers pulled themselves within 7.
That's right. They can still win it. 3:53 left to play. With the ball in the front court, Mookie. Mookie's got 25 points in the game. He ought to have. He opened the game with 8 straight. Now we got the ball over here to Smith. Smith against Eddie. Forearm check. Eddie swipes at the ball hard. Wow. And he and Smith are talking to each other. And here's the ball to Leitner. One bounce dribble. 20-footer by Leitner. No good. Rebound is off to Byron. Nice rebound. Boxing out on Corbin. Byron in the front court. Lakers score this time down. This is the ball game again. 3:22 left to play. Byron's got the ball out in front of Van Exel. They swing it over to Kersey. His 20-foot jumper. That's good. Boy, nobody in the team makes 20-footers better than him, Stu.
Well, he sure knocks down a few of them in big situations.
76-71. 3:05 left to play. And the Los Angeles Lakers in this quarter lead it 9-1 in this run. Here's a cross-court pass to Smith. Smith holds it up. Smith's against Scott this time. Smith stopped. Shot looks good for 3. He got it. That's a big shot for Smith. And the Lakers come down, see what they can do about it. Eddie Jones with it. Eddie pivots around Smith, and Smith fouls him. Smith gets the foul. That is the 3rd team foul. The Lakers are out of fouls.
You mentioned it earlier, Chick. That's a good battle going on between Eddie Jones and Steve Smith.
Well, Smith got hurt in the game in L.A., and in the paper this morning, there were quotes from Smith saying that he didn't like it at all. He said, I don't think he tried to hurt me, but I think he threw me down intentionally. And I think that's what's picked up out here now.
Well, now Steve Smith and Jerome Kersey talking to one another as Kersey sets the pick, and they call the foul on Steve Smith.
So both clubs are out of fouls now. Each club with 3 timeouts left. Here's the ball to Eddie Jones. 79-71. Eddie drives the base underneath. That's dangerous. Shot no good. Slam dunk. Campbell in the rebound. Eddie's yelling at the referee. Nolan Fine. I thought he just missed the shot, but anyway, 79-73. 2:15 to play.
When you miss them that bad, Chick, you have to yell at the official.
That's right. You got to yell at somebody. Remember, the Lakers overcame a 6-point deficit last week in 29 seconds. Here's Smith for 3 more, and he got it. Smith, back-to-back 3. That's the kind of great player he is. 82-73. Boy, those were backbreakers, weren't they? He wasn't doing very well in the game until those 2. Scott for 3 for the Lakers. No good. Rebound Smith. Smith goes to dribble. Smith was 4 for 15 until those 2 3-pointers. Paul Evans tells me. He was 4 for 15. And then he knocks in 2 tough ones.
Well, shooters don't stop shooting.
I'll say not. 1:30 to play. Outside he shoots again. That's no good. The rebound is to Byron. He got hit accidentally by Leitner. Accidentally in the face. And Leitner is apologizing.
Yeah, he's
Byron will
apologizing.
go to the line.
Byron doesn't want to hear it.
In the game comes McLeod for the Lakers between free throws.
That's 5 fouls on Christian Leitner.
Byron Scott has made 76 of his last 87 free throws. Raymond Ritter good enough to keep us informed on all the things that happen with the Lakers. Byron misses.
Just goes to show
McLeod
you.
in.
Happens to the best of them.
Yep. Kersey's coming out. The Lakers are wearing very somber faces. They're not a happy group. Out of the game goes Leitner, and Hasner comes in. Byron at the free throw line. Lakers going to stay over here tonight and leave here tomorrow at noon Eastern time. Byron missed them both. And George McLeod got a kicking foul taken from the indication of the referees. I was
tripping.
Watch how he, well, never mind how he called it, but he did call it. Here comes Fisher in. Here, oh boy. Here comes Kobe Bryant in. You talk about a guy that's not very happy. He hasn't played in at least 2 straight. Is it more than that, Stu?
I don't know, Chick. I think it's two in a row that he hasn't played in. He got a couple of minutes in a game 3 games ago.
High school superstar coming in the ball game. So the Lakers will have Bryant, Fisher, Jones, Campbell, and McLeod. Mutombo at the free throw line. Free throw is good for his 26th point. He's got 15 rebounds, 4 blocks, and he's made 11 of 15 field goals. That is a pretty complete afternoon. That's good, and then 27 points for him. That means that the 2 teams have split the season series. And a snap to 6. Here's Kobe Bryant going to the baseline, throwing it up, no good. The rebound is off, and hit in the face accidentally by George McLeod was Corbin. Coming with the ball, Rick Hasner. Hasner's hook pass is successful to Smith. Smith's double team. Smith in front of us taking a beating. I can hear it. Sounds like they're playing a drum. Smith says, what's going on?
They were slapping
I mean, you can hear it. I thought it was meat inspectors in a meat factory. And a 24-second violation. Did you hear it?
They were slapping him and hollering, foul, 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 and nobody called the foul.
Magic says that's all I can stand. He said that kid from my school, Michigan State, Smith, took the fun out of the game. The Lakers are still with their lowest point total in any game this year. They're at 73. That'll put them over the hump. Didn't get it though. Outside 3-pointer down here alone. Look at down here, Mookie. Get him, Mookie. Whistle to him. Mookie said they don't see us little guys. Okay. The Lakers have beaten them 6 straight times. That'll take care of this. Here's a pass underneath to Blaylock, and he gets it and scores from Rick Hasner's unselfish play. 27 for Mookie. 86-73.
Looking at their lowest point total of the year.
75 points is the lowest they have scored in the game. They got 73. 9 seconds left. There's trying to tie it. He got it. A 2-pointer. And Fisher did it to tie it, the lowest total of the year, and that's all she wrote. This game is history, and the Los Angeles Lakers lose to the Hawks, running their home court record to 24-3. Wasn't much to that one, Stu.
No, too much defense by the Atlanta Hawks, and the Lakers had no answer.
86-75 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Go to the net. Now connecting to the NBA. Welcome to NBA.com, the official website of the NBA. You have gained full access to all 29 teams and their players. Check out nightly scores and stats, read the latest NBA news, visit the NBA theater and relive spectacular plays. Browse the NBA store, even enter a live chat session with an NBA player or coach. The online world of the NBA, only at NBA.com.
Every time you step up to the line, you're alone. There is no defender. There is no clock. Only one thing can get in your way. Yourself. Don't feel the pressure. Don't think. Just release.
I didn't grow up in this. I'm from a small town, North Carolina. But some things here are just like home. Sure, every community has problems. But when everyone works together, it doesn't matter where you're from. So team up with your community. Even if you are the new guy in town.
No. Okay.
What's after player of the game? What was the score in the final quarter? How many?
13-15.
13-15. You want to do that first? Our next broadcast on KCAL Sports and the Lakers Radio and Television Network will be Tuesday night at 5:30 Los Angeles time from Dallas, Texas, as the Lakers face the Dallas Mavericks. Join us on KLAC for the radio pregame show. That starts at 5:15 on Tuesday. The Lakers bowing to the Atlanta Hawks 86-75. Play of the game, Stu?
Well, the play of the game when the Lakers pulled to within 5 and had all the momentum on their side. They had held the Hawks scoreless for quite a while. Steve Smith came up with the big basket, a three-pointer that really took the wind out of the Lakers' sail, so to speak, and the Hawks went from there to get the victory. That is the play of the game. And our AT&T player of the game is the man in the middle, Dikembe Mutombo. He had a season-high 27 points, 14 rebounds, and only 4 block shots. I say only because it seemed like he had about 10. He made 11 out of 15 from the field. He dominated on both ends of the floor. On the offensive end, he scored the 27 points on a variety of different shots, including the hook. But his presence on the defensive end was even more impressive with the 4 blocks, and I can't count the number of times he made a Laker alter their shot. Dikembe Mutombo, the player of the game.
In a game that was finalized with Atlanta winning at 86-75. Back with more on the Lakers Basketball Network in a moment.